What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the show. And boy, do we have an interesting show tonight. So, we're going to talk about some of the pre draft workouts that the Knicks conducted. There's some interesting names. And honestly, the draft is going to be even more interesting and more important because with the news that we received today. So, James Dolan did an interview and he said that the Knicks will not cross the second apron. There's a lot of things that come into play when you are hard cap, and essentially this will be a self-imposed hard cap at the second apron. So we're going to discuss that tonight on Level-Headed Knicks Talk. What's up, Knicks Nation? Welcome to the show. I am your host, Karan Pierre, the Objective Fan. And I'm straight out of Kings County, New York City's finest. Man, you know the vibes. Tell a friend that we live, man. Hey. Welcome to the show. Hopefully you guys are having a fantastic evening. We got some things to talk about tonight. But before we begin, we do have to address the proper formality. We have to smash that damn like button. So as you enter the show, smash the like button to let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be. We're on the road to 10,000 subs. Each time we reach new subscriber milestones, we do have special giveaways. So subscribe now and you will automatically be entered in the chance to win a Jalen Brunson rookie trading card. We're almost there. The trading card, the value has gone up. New York Knicks Nation, the bag has truly indeed gone up. So all you have to do, once again, is subscribe. Big time salute to everybody in the building. I'm sorry for my tardiness. My son, he just refuses to go to sleep, and he's not feeling well. Oh, Lord. But big time salute to Quest ENT, my man Sean. What's going on? So hard, Williams. I see you. Zach, big time salute. Real Art Manifest, big time salute to you. Travel Vibes, what's going on? Tugboat Taylor, we in the building. I'm watching. What's going on? My man Coach. Great to see you, Coach. Ooh. I like the speculation from the live chat. Continue smashing that like button, though. Once again, our apologies for being late. But we still got a lot to talk about. I'm not sure if you guys heard, but, you know, James Dolan, he said that that the team will not enter into the second apron. We're going to get to that in a second. I'm gonna play the clip for you for the guys who didn't hear it. But I want to, before we get there, I want to unpack a couple of things. Oh, another thing too. And I was going to wait till I get more people in the building. Salute to J-Tap in the building. Tomorrow I will be at the Washington Street entrance. I think that's Washington for the parade. So if you want to link up with me, and actually put it in the community section. Matter of fact, let me pull that up really quickly just so I could show y'all what I'm talking about. So I literally just put this in the community section to the people who want to link up at the parade. There's two ways to do it. While I'm more informed than I was before, you know, there's still some question marks as to exactly what, you know, how the parade will be orchestrated from the NYPD. And we do know about the 23 entry points. So the entry point that I'm going to be at is on Washington and Morris Street. Okay. That's in Battery Place. I will be there at 6 o'clock. So if you're trying to come in with me, you got to make sure you're there at 6 o'clock. I'm not sure what the hell happened to my camera. That's going to trip me out. But yeah, if you want to come there with me, this is the time I will be there. At 6 o'clock in the morning. And then right after the parade, I will also be at, just mute this out. I'm not sure what happened to my camera, but it's all good. And then right after the parade at 12 o'clock, we will be at American Whiskey, which is right by the garden. All right. So this is the plans for tomorrow. So if you want to get up with me, this is the best way to get up with me. All right. Big time salute to everybody in the building. We'll talk more about this later. By the way, this information is also in the community section. So if you go there, you know, you will be able to get this insight, get this information. All right. And if you are a part of the Knicks Tape Madness Discord server, you could always message me there, you know, to all the people who are in the Discord server. If you want to link up as well. Let me see. Salute to him, 2722. He said, here's a hot take. If Mitch leaves, sign Porzingis and play him 15 to 20 minutes a night so he doesn't get tired or injured. He can give you great defense and spacing, unstoppable at times. We're going to talk about that, but I'm just going to say this. Him 2722, here's what you got to consider. How much money are you going to give to Kristaps Porzingis? How much money are you going to pay him? Because if you can't pay Mitch, are you going to be able to pay Kristaps Porzingis? So it sounds like a great idea. And honestly, we're going to have a very interesting conversation tonight. Very interesting conversation because this changes everything. And I'm going to keep it real. I'm glad that Dolan was honest. But I just want you to think about it. Porzingis sounds nice. But what bag are you going to give him? Anybody who you want to sign now, you got to think about the bag. Anybody who you want to trade for, you got to look at the bag. Because there's a bag attached to it. But there's a lot of implications based on what Dolan said today, right? And yeah, he joked. He said, well, you know, Leon, but this is what I'm going to spend. But we'll get to that. I want to talk about some of these rookies. Now I understand why the Knicks are going hard looking at rookies. And now it all makes sense to me. Okay? So Knicks NBA draft news, they're looking at Dylan Mitchell, all right? They took them in the pre-draft workouts, and they also took Alex Caravan into pre-draft workouts, all right? Alex Caravan went to UConn, all right? I like Alex Caravan, by the way, all right? We'll see what happens with these two guys. I don't know much about Dylan Mitchell, though. Do I? St. John's. I know Ejiofor. So Mitchell must be a guard. Oh, he's 6'8". Wait, why I don't remember the Mitchell kid? Hold up. Why I don't remember? I'm slacking, dog. This is my alma mater right here. I went to St. John's University. I should know who this kid is. Holy cow. Oh, I remember this kid. Wait a minute. I remember Mitchell now. Oh, I know who he is. He's solid. I ain't gonna lie. He is solid. But now I see why now I see why the Knicks are looking at rookies. Right? And by the way, they also hosted, I was going to talk about this guy earlier, Isaiah Evans. He is nice. This brother is nice. All right? So 38 games, he averaged 15 points, 3.2 rebounds, 1.3 assists a game. He plays a little bit of defense. Only thing with Isaiah, he's kind of slim. He got to put some weight on. But then this came out earlier too. Hold on. There was another article that came out that I thought that was pretty interesting, right? See if I can find it. It was talking about trading the pick. I didn't get a chance to talk about this earlier. This is one of them early topics that I didn't get a chance to discuss because before we figured out this admission by Dolan, I wasn't sure if whether or not, you know, we would trade the picks. And this is something that I wanted to discuss earlier. While lottery picks and mid-first rounders have been more popular topic of trade speculation leading up to the weeks in the draft, all right, history tells us that first-round selections most likely be on the move are the ones in the back half of the round, okay? So, yeah, man. That's why there's going to be a lot of movement. So I wasn't sure, but I mean, at this point in time, I don't see the Knicks moving up in the draft. I don't see it because the higher you go in the draft, especially if you get into the lottery, the more money you're going to have to pay these guys. And from what I'm getting with the Knicks right now, oh man, the pockets are tight. The pockets are extremely tight. So yeah, I wanted to talk about all of these picks are going to be on the move. The Nuggets, the Celtics. A lot of these picks may be on the move. And so I don't see the Knicks trading up. If anything, they're going to trade back. M says Porzingis has significant value. His value has dropped significantly this year. I do think he wants to win another chip. I don't think he's going to get that much money. I mean, what type of pay cut are we talking about him, 2722? You think that he's going to drop down to a veteran minimum? Do you really believe that? You think that there's no team that would give Kristaps Porzingis exception money? We're talking about $14 million. The teams that are below the luxury tax, there's about 20 teams that can get below the luxury tax or will be projected to be below the luxury tax. So you trying to tell me those teams couldn't sign Kristaps Porzingis? I don't know. You know what? Just to stat check myself, you know, we got some time today, man. Let me see. Let's go Knicks sports track. All right, we're gonna pull it up like that. And what we're gonna do now, we're gonna get the list of the teams with the cap. Let me go back to research mode. So wait a minute, give me 2 seconds. Team cap, bam. So these are the teams that will have. All right, bet. So let's go. Let's do it like this. Is because it's counting the allocations? Okay, this is not gonna work because it's counting it. Oh yeah, let's do it like this then. Yeah, let's do it like this. All right. So, and what's the projected cap going to be? The floor cap space is created. The cap 165. So look at this, y'all. Listen to this. You have about 11 teams that are under the salary cap, right? And I think if you're below, hold on, I'm gonna tell you. Give me 2 seconds. I'm gonna tell you the exact number. Because the luxury tax over the cap, and what's the luxury tax? You know what? Let's just click on the random team. Bam. So the luxury tax, they got $35 million in space. Right. So that means that their exception would be. Hold on. Give me 2 seconds. This is draft picks. I'm just trying to get the level of exception to sign Porzingis because this is important. Honestly, I don't know it off the top of the head. Cash space. I don't like that. Hold on. Let me go here. We do it like this. Let me see. Let me go back. Who was that? That was Miami. Hold on. Let me go to Miami really quickly. Let me look at what they got. All right. Cool. So they would have. These are the exceptions. I don't see no exceptions there. Wow. That's interesting. Hold on. Let me try another team. Hold on. Really quickly, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm working out some technical stuff because I don't want to give y'all the wrong information. Because this is just mad complicated for no reason. Oh, they don't have the exceptions there yet. Okay. That figures. Yeah, that's what it was. They don't have the exceptions there. Yeah, they don't got it. They don't got it yet. All right. It's all good. Well, either way, the teams that's around here, I could go back. Let me go back so I can show y'all what I'm looking at. Just to show you the market for that, the potential market of teams that will have way more money than us. All right. Yeah, I do active. So when you look at this, the number that's all the way to the right, this is the active cap. This means that based on the active players who have money, I'm in the right column. Do y'all see that where the mouse is? Hopefully y'all can see that. I could zoom in a little bit more. I'm where it says active top 3. You see that? These are all the teams that have money. See that? These are all the teams that can make moves. All right? So, well, I should go this column. This column is better. All of these teams under 165 will have access to the mid-level exception. That's $14 million. Approximately. It might be 15 now because, you know, the money went up. Nonetheless, the only reason why I'm bringing this up, Kate, him 2722, and I see you responded, is because we do not have enough money to sign him. Him 2722, we do not have 4 years, $60 million. We don't have that. All right. So that's why we're having this conversation tonight, because we need to understand what we can sign. So if Porzingis is accepting a 4 year 60, he's not going to accept no offer from us because we do not have no money. Okay, travel vibes. All right. I see. All right. Get out of there. So these are the conversations we're going to be having tonight. All right. These are the conversations we're going to be having tonight. I'm going to try to zoom in some more to make sure y'all can see it, even if you're not on your computer, because it's very important to understand the ramifications. And that's what I'm going to tell you tonight. I'm going to give you all of the ramifications. Is it a good thing that he wants to stay under the cap? Under the apron? It's good for his bottom line. I'll tell you that much. Once you get over that second apron, y'all, you're talking about well over $260 million in penalties. All right. Now, what we could do right now, because screw it, I'm going to get into it. I'm going to get right to the phone lines. So if you want to call up and reserve your spot, 646-995-8389. We about to get cooking. Actually, I just came across a really good article, too, because I was doing my homework. And this is a really good article. And I'm going to go a lot deeper because I'm going to take you guys into Sports Track and we're going to look at it together. That's a fact. So pay attention and I'm going to zoom in because we about to get deep tonight. Oh, you know what? Let me play it for y'all. I think I should play it. And then we'll get into the articles. So I'm going to play it for y'all so you can hear what he had to say. I thought it was pretty interesting. Let me see if I get the footage. I got it right here. Bam. Go to Twitter. All right, so I'm going to play it so y'all can hear it. All right, this is what Dolan had to say. All right, let me play it from the beginning.
Similar to what the Yankees did this year, a run it back kind of sense? Or do you think there might be potentially, based on individual contracts, that while the core will be the core, do you think there's a chance that we have 2, 3, 4 player turnover or no?
First off, most.
Damn, my fault.
A run it back kind of sense? Or do you think there might be potentially, based on individual contracts?
So he's asking pretty much, are you going to run it back? All right. He's asking, are we going to run it back? Listen.
That while the core will be the core, do you think there's a chance that we have 2, 3, 4 player turnover or no?
First off, most of our guys are on a contract.
Right.
Hold on. Could I pause it right there? Could we do it in chunks? Because, you know, for copyright purposes, he says most of our guys are under contract. I ain't gonna lie, that's a deep ass statement. Let me tell you why. Yes, Most of our guys are under contract, but all of our guys are not under contract. Most of our guys, yes, they're under contract. But not all of our guys are under contract. Hold on, let me go back to research mode. Bam! I'm going to zoom in some more. All right. These are the guys who are under contract. Y'all should be able to see that really good. So these are his guys. All right. Jose's coming back. He got a player option. Only way, now Jose could do the Knicks a favor too, you know. Because Jose could say, I'm going to void my player option and give me a 3-year deal, $9 million. So now you pay Jose $3 million a year. I'm not saying that's going to happen, but Jose might be like, yo, man, I love it here. I want to come back to win the championship. Give me a 3-year deal. I'll sign it. 3-year, $10 million, anything. Anything is better than the 4,500 because now if Jose takes that discount, now you have more money to play with. I'm going to get to that amount. Let's just keep it here. So when Dolan is saying these are the guy, most of the guys are signed, these are the guys he's talking about. Towns, OG, Mitch, the starting 5, Jose, Deuce, Pacome Dadier, and Tyler Colin. That's it. There are no other guys signed. Do you understand that? So what he's saying right there, he's letting you know, yeah, most of our guys are coming back. These are the guys I'm rocking with. But these guys down here are not under contract. Mitchell Robinson, Paturi Koponen, all right? Ariel Hugporty. By the way, this is just cap hold. So some of these guys, they weren't on the team, but we have their rights, all right? So that's why they show up under the list, all right? Jeremy Sohan, Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson, Mo Diawara. Mo Diawara is an interesting guy. Kevin McCullough, I'm sorry. Trey Jemison. All of these guys are not under contract. I'm telling you right now, there's no guarantees that none of these guys come back. And I'm going to explain why a little bit later. But let's listen to the boss cook.
Yeah, we have a couple guys who are not. If we could bring back the whole team, right, exactly as it is, I think why wouldn't you, right? Mm-hmm. But I don't know if we're going to be able to.
Hey, if you could bring the exact team back, we would want to do that. But it's not a reality. So some of your favorite Knicks won't be back, goddammit. Are you going to deal with it?
Just contractually.
Just contractually.
And some guys are going to get bigger paydays, and good for them.
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, we're willing to stretch, right? But there's certain things in the NBA that you have to be, suicidal to do.
Hey, there's certain things in the NBA you have to be suicidal to do. What is that? What is that?
And we're not going to do those. One of them is called the second apron. Cannot go into the second apron.
You cannot go into the second apron. Out of the boss's mouth. Can't do it. It's a negative. I am not going to pay $260 million in taxes. Man. My bad to the people who are listening. My camera, I got technical difficulties. I'm going to try to get it back. But yeah, just deal with me for now. I'm going to fix it. But this is what happens with Dolan. All right? This is what happens with Dolan. Let me come out of here so you can see me. I'm gonna fix that research mode shot, but there's more.
Got it.
But it's but that's up to Leon, right?
He's making all.
Hey, he tried to say that's up to Leon. That's cap. It ain't up to Leon. Watch this. Hold on. Listen, let me read it back. That's cap. It ain't up to Leon. That's cap. I'm sorry.
But that's up to Leon, right?
He's making all the decisions. You're just stroking checks, right?
Yeah, I'm just telling him how big of a check I can write, right?
I'm just telling him how big of a check I can write. That means, yeah, I'm not trying to go into the second apron. All of that, bringing it back, and yeah, we got to bring everybody back, and we're going to run it back. Yeah, that sounds hot. I ain't got the money to do it. or I ain't trying to spend my money to do that. Yeah, I'm good. So that's what he's saying in other words. All right. And so that's what we're going to be talking about tonight. Now, there's a lot to this, but I'm going to take some calls. 646-995-8389. What is your thoughts on what the boss had to say? All right. What is your thoughts on what the boss had to say? Call up. I'm curious to know your thoughts. And if you hadn't already, hold on really quickly. Let me just get the likes up. Smash that like button. All right. Very important to the YouTube algorithm. All right. We got to continue to let the YouTube algorithm know that this is the place to be. So smash that like button if you're feeling the show, like the show. I don't know what happened to my camera back here, but it's all good. 646-995-8389. All right. We talking about Dolan. We talking about the Knicks, right? He says in his words, he is not going into the second apron. He is not running it back. All right. So I need to know what your thoughts are. While you're at it, you might as well subscribe as well. Because half of you guys who watch are not subscribed. All right. And let me get back to wow. All right, let me come out of studio mode really quickly. All right, I fixed the research mode on the back end. Let me get to the line. Max, could you just text my phone, please? Because that is kind of like the sound is crazy. Text my phone, all right? M2722 says, aren't the Knicks like $15 million under the second apron? Seems like enough to sound KP, I can't be wrong. Yes, you are wrong. Let me show you why. The $16 million you see right here, which could be 17, depending if Jose looks out for us. Well, let's just keep it 16 for now to keep the math simple. You have to sign 5 players. 5 players. So you can't spend all the money on one player. You only have 9 players under contract. Do you see what I'm saying, him 2722? Do you see what I'm saying, him 2722? You only have 9 players under contract. You can't take the 16 million and give it to one person. It doesn't work like that. All right. So now we understand the situation we're in. I'm going to get more into that in a second. I just want to hear a little bit from the callers. I like to balance it out with the callers and, you know, and the information. 646-995-8389. Call up. Oh, I don't got the number on the screen. My fault, y'all. Hold on. What's good, Yuri?
Mr. Robertson, thank you for your service. You got us a chip, my brother. Go get your bag.
Let's go. Hey. What's up?
All I want to hear is they're keeping the core. That's it. Go spend your money on the bench.
That's tough. That's cold.
Go get your draft pieces. Go get a new center. Go get a vet center. Do what you got to do to improve the bench.
How you going to improve how you going to improve the bench with $16 million to sign 5 players, Yuri? How are we going to do that?
Gonna have to make some trades.
You gonna make trades? Okay. So who you trading?
Deuce. He can go for yeah. Sell his value.
And who you getting back for Deuce? What heavy hitter on the bench you gonna get back for Deuce at 4.5 million? No, 4 million.
That's tough.
I'm just saying. What we gonna do? We gonna trade Deuce for who? Who we getting for Deuce? Because I hear people say that, but who you getting for?
I want to see if I can at least get some picks with Deuce. That's number one. That's his value is still high. I know he was injury prone.
Okay, then now you got $20 million to sign 6 players.
Sheesh. Talk about a freaking. That's crazy. That is absolutely crazy.
Hands are tied. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
My hands are tied, brother. Hands are tied. I'm going to see what the front office does. Listen, I'm going to sit back and watch the show.
It's getting interesting. They said we wouldn't have nothing to talk about. It's a lot to talk about every day.
I mean, hey, listen. You better hope Kolek and Pacome Daddy hit. That's all I gotta say about that.
Mm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't know. I wasn't expecting that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm shocked.
Listen, they did what they had to do. They got us to chip. You know what I mean? But this offseason is going to be interesting.
It's interesting because I see it from both sides. It's not a wrong or right thing because you can see the wrong and right in it, but
I see why.
I
see why Dolan doesn't want to go into second apron, because for the folks out there that did not see the second apron, that's helm.
Yeah.
Look at Cleveland. That's all I got to say. Go look at Cleveland.
Go look at exactly. And Cleveland will not be the same next year either, and they will not be a second apron team.
Exactly. Go look at Cleveland. You want to end up like Cleveland? That's all I got to say about that.
10 seconds.
And look at Cleveland. They're done. They are done.
Wow. Hey, you were the first one to drop this in the Discord. I appreciate that because I didn't do my nightly evening reading, but
all I'm going to say,
this was a bombshell.
I trust Mike Brown and I trust James Dolan. They've earned us their grace for not only winning the chip this year, but they've earned us the grace to see how this all is going to play out. That's all I'm going to say on that.
All right.
But I did bring up a point, though, with my pops, though, before I leave. Giannis is on the table, folks. I hate to say it.
He's definitely on the table. That's a whole nother topic.
Another topic.
They're going to get mad at me again. I'm going to unsubscribe if you talk about Giannis. Well, bye. Like, I'm going to be like, oh, no. Let's change the topic so you won't unsubscribe.
My feeling is the core stays. But if they like an apron, they want to an apron. Giannis is on the table. I hate to say it.
That man is on the table for real. But we're talking more Yuri. Big time salute. Hey, that man Giannis is on the table for real. Y'all can get mad at it. I'm telling you, he's on the table. This confirmed it for me. This confirmed it. It confirmed it. Oh my goodness. What happened to spending money on the team? He spent money on worse teams. Repeating may not look good. Looks like a one and done. Hey, but first off, like you said, smash that like button. I do appreciate the the call to action at the end of the super. But hey, I'm gonna tell you, AP, yo, bro. Right now, the way things are situated, this is a recipe to not repeat. The teams who cut, we seen it. They did not win. Denver Nuggets, cut, did not win. Lakers, cut, did not win. Milwaukee Bucks, downsized, did not win. It's a good point. Hey, did we reach the pinnacle? I mean, everything is up for conversation, right? Did we reach the pinnacle? And he's like, well, we won the championship. We already, a mission accomplished. All right. We ain't got to win it again. Is that the case? Is that what's happening here? This is real Knicks. Listen, this is level-headed Knicks talk. I'm not saying that the Knicks are doing it wrong or right. All right, so slow your horses down. I'm not saying we can't run it back and win it again either. But I'm just giving you the history of the pilot, and I understand why Dolan is saying this too. And honestly, I don't think he's wrong for doing it. Why do I got to spend an extra $260 million to make you feel good about a team that's not guaranteed to repeat, even if I brought everybody back? From a business standpoint, does it really make sense? I don't want to isolate people, but I mean, the people, they not there all the way. And hey, me pat myself on the back because I did content talking about load management channel members. Didn't I do that video on load management? What did I tell you guys about the load management fallacy and what did I say about all of that? You got to go back and watch the content. You got to go back. If you're a channel member, go watch that video I did on load management with Mitchell Robinson. It'll explain everything. Poof. It'll crystallize it. But yo, Dolan is doing right for the bottom line. I'm not gonna lie. It's a smart business move. We all going to the parade tomorrow, right? We all going to the Garden. It ain't gonna stop us from going to the Garden. 646-995-8389. Let's have a conversation, man. Oh man. Wow. I didn't know what I was gonna talk about tonight. This just made my night. Yo, Sean, what's going on, man?
Yo, what's going on, my mans? How you feeling?
I'm feeling great, man. The boss said he ain't spending the bag.
Hey,
Let's
look,
go.
I'm sorry, but look, anytime James Dolan talk, I get nervous. And the reason why is because I don't think he know what to say sometimes. I think he be talking out the side of his ass sometimes. Excuse my language. And like I say, I trust in Leon Rose, Worldwide West, and Mike Brown. James Dolan, before they got here, he ain't had this franchise in check. He was making some crazy decisions. So I feel like when they get into the office and they sit him down and break down this whole team and show him like X, Y, and Z on which player needs to stay and which player needs to go, then he will understand. I think he's just still a little helm go over from the championship. He needs to stop going on radio shows, and he needs to sit back and let Leon Rose and Worldwide West run and do what they've been doing. All right? That's the first thing that I need to say. You making great points, though, Karan. I'm not even going to sit here and like, sidetrack no nothing. Like, you making some great points. But what I said to you a little earlier, or I think it was yesterday, matter of fact, I believe they re-signed Mitchell Robinson. I just feel like they need to and they have to. Because, okay, just hypothetically speaking, I need this from you real quick. If you make the trade for Giannis, what would the trade package be?
One of your favorite Knicks. Just know it's gonna be one of them.
Okay, hold on now. Hold on now. Which one now? Because if it's OG, that
I'm
that
telling you
trade
right
is
now,
dead.
it's not gonna be OG Anunoby. I'm telling you that right now.
I'm
Not
telling
gonna
you
be OG.
exactly. Okay.
Nah.
If it's OG, that trade package is dead. Now hold
Hell
on.
no.
Now, what would it be then? Because I ain't gonna lie to you. If Hart is in that trade package, I won't do it neither. Now, I know people gonna question me when I say this. Josh Hart is literally the heart of the team. Everything that nobody else brings to the table, he brings, man. Y'all don't understand. He's literally the unsung hero of many of these playoff wins in games. Like, just so I just want to hear from you just real quick. What would your trade package be for Giannis? Just real quick.
It wouldn't be my package,
10
but I'm just telling you right now
seconds.
that Josh Hart will not be in the trade package. I'm just telling you that right now. He's not going over.
Okay,
Nope.
so he won't be. So it would
Hell
be
no.
maybe the other two starters, are you telling me?
Strong possibility.
Oh.
If not those two, just one of those guys and a
Okay.
backup guy. Yeah.
Now, okay, so just hypothetically speaking,
Uh-huh.
you saying Cat and what you saying, Deuce maybe?
Maybe.
Okay.
Maybe. I don't know.
Okay, we just hypothetically speaking,
Hypothetical.
just hypothetical. If you say that they make the trade, Giannis is playing the 4. Who is playing the 5?
All of that's going to be discussed in negotiations. Giannis, you may have to change your position.
But have
got
Giannis
a new
actually
vision over
played the
here.
5? Most of his time in Milwaukee, he had a 5, and he had a stretch 5 with him. Do we not remember that?
It's a new day. We need you to be the 5. You're gonna have way more advantage at the 5. Nobody can guard you.
Understandable, but would you plug and play somebody random off the street to play the 5?
Can I ask you a question?
Okay,
If I made Giannis, and I gotta go, but if I made Giannis a 5, will he score 2 points in the finals?
Okay, you put me in a bind then, but see, okay, but hold on.
I do gotta go, shot. I got bad callers, man.
Okay, but I'm gonna say this.
Go ahead.
But that same person with the 2 points, the 2 points was well healthy and played great defense and changed the game of our whole team in this playoff. If it weren't for him taking a setback in his offensive play with scoring, but just also facilitating and passing and playing defense, the first 2 games he was going for MVP. So I understand the last game he had a bummer, but we can't change the camaraderie of this team. I think re-sign Mitch, Deuce get traded, trade Pacome Dadier for a second, trade the first round pick to not have to sign that extra salary.
You can't sign Mitch. Sorry. He's not signing for $2 million.
All right, man. I appreciate it.
It's over.
I'm sending. What's up?
I said it's over. My bad. Go ahead.
I was just saying, man. It's all right. I'm gonna be listening, man. If I get triggered, I'm definitely calling back in.
Oh, you're gonna get triggered tonight. This is a lot of triggering. Oh my goodness.
It sound like it already, man. Cause I ain't like what you was saying, man.
I know.
But
I know. I didn't say it though. Remember, this is from the boss's mouth. Big time.
I'm already knowing, and that's why I said, man, I'm nervous when he talk. But I appreciate you, man. But I'm in the chat. Salute to the chat. Hit the like button.
All right, big time. Hey, yo, we gotta stick to the clock. If you want to call back, you know what you could do. Y'all already know what to do for the callback. Hold on. You gotta stick to the clock because there's a lot of people. Hold up, it's a lot of people. Hold on. Damn, where's the rules? Man, these are the rules. Everybody get 3 minutes. But look, if the 3 minutes are not enough, you could always call back. You can send in a Cash App, Super, whatever you decide. But we're gonna keep it moving tonight because it's a lot of. I'm just explaining to you the situation. Don't get mad at me. Don't get mad. That man, yo, I'm telling you right now, it's Dolan's money. It's his money. He knows how he wants to spend this money, dog. Oh, he don't know what he's talking about? Okay. You don't think this guy understands that if he hits that second apron mark, he got to spend that much in tax? His tax bill goes up 5 times? How many of you guys are going to spend 5 times more taxes? Nobody trying to spend no goddamn more money in taxes. Come on, yo. We got to relax. Hey, we got to relax. Yo, I ain't going to lie. It's getting hot in the kitchen, man. It's getting hot in the kitchen. Some of your favorite Knicks won't be here. Ain't no such thing as running it back. It's not running it back, bro. Sorry. Not happening, bro. Deal with it. It's going to be interesting. It's going to be one hell of a summer. Uh-oh. I got the OKF Nation #1 caller. L Figgy. Let's go.
What's good, Karan? What's good, chat? Let's talk about it.
Dolan got the internet on fire right now.
Let's talk about it. I'm happy.
Wow.
I'm happy.
Why are you happy?
Oh my gosh. Yo, now we know. Karan, now we know. This is beautiful. The core is most likely going to stay intact. The Knicks have their core 5 starters and key rotational pieces. They're entirely locked under the second apron. That means Jalen Brunson, Mikal Bridges, OG, Josh, and Kat. The casualties of this, unfortunately, will be Mitchell Robinson, Landry Shamet, Jordan Clarkson, and possibly Alvarado, Jeremy Sohan.
No, Alvarado's there. He got a player option.
Yeah.
They actually need Alvarado to help him. Like, if I was the Knicks, I would be like, yo, Alvarado, I'll give you $10 million for 3 years so we can save $1 million.
A couple of things that I like about what you just said. Excuse me. Alvarado he's right now living his dream. This is his dream come true. He grew up in Brooklyn, played for Christ the King and Queens over there in Mass, but he's living every New York high school basketball player kid's dream right now. He's playing for the New York Knicks. He was
Yeah.
key during our playoff run, giving Jalen meaningful rest on the bench. I think he wants to stay. He's kind of
Right.
like, if anybody out there is a Giants fan, he's kind of like Cam Scatterbo. If you heard that guy, he's like, yo, a team can offer me double my pay. I'm going to stay with the New York
Stay,
Giants because they're the ones that took a chance on me. We grabbed Alvarado. We snatched him out of the doldrums of the New
That's a
Orleans
good point.
Pelicans and put a ring on his finger. I think he wants to stay. I think he wants to stay for his family, for himself, and he loves the team. He's a great locker room guy. You can see him. His chemistry has blended very well with what we already have going on. And like I said, he was key. I mean, this is a guy. He goes against Wemby, man. He'll go up against what he doesn't care.
He don't care. Good point. Great point.
So I'm ecstatic about that. Now, unfortunately, I know. Look, I'm a Mitchette. I love him. Mitchell Robinson blocked this one. I mean, he's our oldest tenured Knick. I have, I'm not a complete heartless person. There's feelings there.
Of course.
So, I know he goes through, these are not robots, people. These are not just robots. This is a person. He's had some mental health issues. And I know that our team rallies around him and there's love there and it's a family thing, but he's got mouths to feed too, man. He's got kids. He wants to get paid. I'm not going to, the same way I wasn't mad at Isaiah Hartenstein, I'm not going to be mad at Mitch. God bless you. Thank you for the memories, Mitch. Once a Knick, always a Knick. We'll always stand up and give you a standing ovation when you come to the Garden, man. But I'm not going to be mad at him.
But so Figgy, last point. So last point, now I'm gonna let you go.
Yeah.
So what are we gonna do now to improve the team without doing a major trade? What are we gonna do? Like how do we make this better for this next season?
Easy. We're gonna go after vet minimums and rookies, and we're going to trust the process. Have we not learned anything, guys? Trust Leon Rose. He goes out, he finds the Landry Shamits that nobody wants. He's able to negotiate with the Jordan Clarksons to take a pay cut to come to the Knicks. This is what he does. Let the master cook. Let the head chef cook. I believe in Leon, we trust. Whatever moves he makes on that bench, I'm good with. Deuce is probably, again, love Deuce. He had a big game against Philadelphia in that series. Love him. But let's face it, now that we have Alvarado, Deuce cannot back up Jalen. He's a catch and shoot player. He cannot break anybody off the dribble. He does not drive to the paint. He does not create shots. He's very one-dimensional. He didn't help us that much in the final series. It is what it is. But you know me and how I feel about things. I love this news. This is music to my ears. I'm happy tonight.
Wow. Thank you, Figgy. I appreciate your call.
God bless. God bless.
And hope you made some people feel better because I know there's a lot of people upset right now.
God bless and be safe at the parade, everybody. Be safe at the parade.
Thank you.
I'm going to be there with y'all in spirit. Let's go Knicks, guys. We got this.
Let's
We're going
go
to go
Knicks.
back to Knicks 2027. Let's go, guys.
Big time salute. All right. It's L Figgy. She be cooking. I just was curious to see how she felt. She's in great spirits. I don't know if all of you are in great spirits because your favorite Knicks won't be here. It's part of the business. Hold on. Where am I? Oh, yeah. D. I'm sorry. I got lost for a second. I got lost because the lines are blowing up. Interesting stuff, man. I did not expect this tonight. I thought I wasn't doing the show tonight. What's good, D?
You know I'm excited.
Let's go. So I'm seeing because I put Figgy on because she's going to be different from you because you and Figgy are on two different extremes outside of the extreme. So where you going?
Hello?
Yeah, can you hear me?
A little bit. It's really, really low.
It's really low? Hold on.
Yeah. Hold on.
No, that's definitely me. Oh man, what the world? Hold on, my fault.
All good.
Do you hear me better?
Perfectly now. I can hear you. I can hear you perfectly. Karan?
Let me restart.
Karan, you know I'm excited. It's the same thing that Figgy just said. I am ecstatic because starting the season, especially going into the playoffs, we had a conversation where we emphasized, hey, Knicks fans, you want to be as cocky as you possibly can going into these playoffs, because this is literally it. This is it. You either win the finals or you get Giannis in the offseason. Those are literally the two options. You either win or get Giannis. Because
why can't it be and?
Again and again and again and again, I don't think folks really understand the second apron.
No, they don't.
What is the salary cap for each team? It's like 100 and something million.
I think I could have sworn it was just 165. I could be off. I got to go back and check. Yeah, can you hear me? Hold on.
I don't think he can respond. Hello?
I hear you. I hear you. Do you hear me? I don't know why I keep switching. It keeps switching. That's my fault.
Going in and out. What's the salary cap for each team? 150 something million or something like that?
I think it's 65. I'm gonna tell you right now. I'm gonna double check it.
165 million, about that. The tax
about that, yeah,
is 200 and something. The tax is 200 and something million.
Yes,
you're literally paying more in tax than you're paying in salary.
That's a fact.
Folks are upset that Dolan is not paying a tax of 270. I donate $500 to the chat then, since we know what folks should be doing with the money.
Hello, send it to the Cash App.
Send it to the Cash App. We're talking about 200 and something million. It's a lot of money, bro. And I don't know if you've watched what Al Harrington was saying about Dolan's speech. Did you see that clip of Al Harrington?
No.
Okay. He basically said, and I didn't see it until he said it. I'm like, damn, that makes sense. He says it wasn't just a motivational speech to win. He said it was also a warning. Go out there and win, because this is it.
Yeah.
Go out there and win right now. This is your shot to win. Go out there and get it right now. Because I can't promise.
He said something like one time or something like that. It'll just be one time. He said,
go out there and win. And that's not, he doesn't mean he doesn't want to win again. He's not satisfied with one championship. That's not the point. And as Figgy said, we have to trust that Leon is going to do his job. And so far, he showed us that he's done an amazing job. Is it going to be easy for him to construct a championship roster in one season? No, it's not.
Hell no.
So those of y'all who want the team back, I respect it. But you cannot push off Giannis talk if you want a championship, understanding the second apron. That's just the reality.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
That's it. You can't keep saying, I don't want Giannis, I don't run the team back. It's we sometimes
it's not coming back.
He just told you.
He just told you it's not coming back.
You know what I'm saying? And a couple of things before I go. Knicks fans, we got Karl Anthony Towns because of the second apron. Minnesota was running away from that. The trade that the Mavericks did of Luka to the Lakers, it wasn't stupid because they traded him. It was stupid because of who they traded him for. Right. Because if you really look at it, they're like, okay, this guy's always out of shape. He's getting injured. We're going to have to pay him $300 million. We're good. We don't want that second apron. Again, it's a dumb trade, but it makes sense if you're looking at the second apron. Another thing, John Morant is stuck in Memphis, not because he's a knucklehead. Teams don't mind knuckleheads. What they do mind is that money. Trae Young was, for real though, Trae Young was traded from the Atlanta Hawks to the Washington Wizards because he thought that was the team that was going to be stupid enough to pay him. The rumors are that they might be looking to move him because they're not trying to spend. You know what I'm saying? This thing is not a joke. So I respect Dolan for speaking up right now and letting folks know right after the championship. Look, hey, y'all could pay $250 million if you want. I'm not paying it. I'm not paying it, you know. So let's not push up the Giannis talk. Let's at least discuss it. Because
Giannis has to be an option now. I'm sorry. He has to be an option.
Point blank.
He has to be. So I'm sorry. Because the only reason why I was like, I don't know. I'm going to keep it real is because of Mitchell Robinson. I'm like, I kind of want Mitch back. And remember, I told y'all, I'm the biggest Mitch supporter. I've been saying that. Y'all thought I was capping. Yo, D, if you got some time, go back and watch that load management video I did.
I will go watch it because you mentioned it then. Yeah, and you were dropping.
I'm talking over people's heads. They're not getting it. That's why you got to go back and rewatch some time. Yo, D, this is deep. This is deep because in the speech I did take note that he said, "Yo, man, this may not come again. This opportunity may not come again to win the championship. We've never been this close."
That's crazy. Hey, Dolan, I'm glad he spoke up now, though. I'm glad he said it now so that folks know what his moves are.
Bingo.
So that the public knows, yo, this is if you're don't get attached to any of these dudes because it's not that I don't want to win again. I'm just if y'all gonna volunteer to pay up for this $260 million, cool. But I'm not paying it though. You know what I mean? I love this conversation.
Bingo.
Keep it going. Keep applying pressure.
Conversation.
Now,
Thank you, D.
do not shy away from the Giannis talk, please. I holler.
I'm not shying away from no talk.
Nah,
big time.
Stay up.
No, that was during the playoffs. The playoffs are over.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah,
No
we
doubt.
having real grown Knick fan talk right now.
No doubt.
That's what we have.
No doubt.
All right, big time salute.
Stay up.
Yeah. And for the record, I'm going to salute James Dolan, dog. I can't say I wouldn't do the same thing. Y'all not paying 5 times more taxes for the sake of just, oh, man, I love it here. We're not doing that. You got me the ring. Thank you. All of those guys that leaves the Knicks are going to get paid. It's a win-win. I got to look back into it because I can't remember. I know second apron, you can't do it. But you could do sign-in trades as a first apron team. I think that as long as the salary doesn't go over. Let me get my man LB up in here. What's good, LB? LB.
What's good?
Can you hear me? Yeah, what's good, family?
Yeah, I'm a little triggered about some of this. Like, what are y'all doing right now? Y'all wilding.
Ooh, how am I wilding?
Y'all what?
How am I wilding?
Too. Like, I want Giannis too, but Cat stays on this team. I'm making that perfectly clear. I don't care.
Man.
Listen, y'all can bring up, we don't know the salary cap. Yeah, I do. I know my math. Y'all don't understand Brock Aller. This is the same dude last year that broke through the CBA, found the loophole through the CBA by going over $1 on somebody's contract. Like,
okay.
Doug, I'm like, that's why I count for Brock Aller.
So when you say we don't understand Brock Aller, you meaning that he's going to go over the second apron but then stay under it? He going to make magic happen?
He'll find a loophole. He'll find a way to get around.
For who?
The
For who?
CBA.
Keep it. No, say who it. Say it. For who? For who?
For Giannis. I personally
No. For the record, no. We know the Giannis trade could go down. I'm just saying that your favorite Knick gotta go. Your favorite Knick gotta get
the guys that's going to be gone off the books. Jeremy Sohan, Deuce McBride, Mitchell Robinson.
No, Deuce is under contract. Deuce got $4 million left.
Yeah,
I got the numbers up there.
Remember that they might trade him this summer.
I'm not saying. Listen, ain't nobody safe. Look, I'm not saying anybody could go. I don't give a damn who goes. I'm gonna keep it real. I really don't. I'm a Knick fan, so we know what LB. We know the parameters that we're playing with now.
Yeah, but I still want to keep the team for it to make sense. I'm not getting rid of Alvarado's going to opt in. Plus, you need a guy like that for identity. He's from the town.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Right.
Jalen Brunson, of course. Josh Hart, of course. Roommates, of course. Cat has to be here, especially with what we've seen in the player. I don't care about the 2 points last year. Y'all know they tried to rig it to extend the series. And so they tried to screw him over by giving the 2 foul calls. Can we stop this? I mean, what about the first 2 games?
So Cat didn't commit no fouls.
MVP the first 2 games.
Cat didn't commit no fouls. There was a conspiracy to get Cat out the game.
Like,
yo, this is crazy, yo.
Y'all just called the mofo of Finals MVP in the first 2 games.
Yo, Cat leads the leagues in fouls, dog. That's what he does.
Okay,
like, are we
cool.
serious? Come on,
okay.
LB.
Listen, Cat stays on the team. I'm not trained. What are you trying to trade for Giannis? Because that's the main.
Because he ain't scoring 2 points in the finals.
Nobody's answered. What are you going to trade for Giannis? And I also want
told you
Dante
my
back
package.
Too, by the way,
that's not happening. But I told you my package. My package will be one of your starters and one of the bench guys.
Who?
I don't want to say names right now.
Oh my God! What? Michaela OG?
No. It could be either. It will be OG or Cat. I don't think OG's getting traded, but it would be OG or Cat, and more than likely Deuce McBride. That would be the package.
I'm not trading Cat
to a third team.
I want Cat. I want Cat here with Giannis for spreading the floor. Cat could
want that too. I ain't gonna lie.
Perimeter, and Giannis is a force in the paint.
No, I ain't gonna lie. That would be fire. Listen, I'm not gonna lie. That would be fire. But I don't think it's realistic.
It's realistic. I think you'll have to trade OG and Mikal, but I
don't think he's going to trade OG though. I
I'm
don't
not
think he's
trading
going to
OG.
trade OG.
That's
Yeah,
why I
I don't
said
see that
Giannis
happen.
better stop. That's why I said Giannis better stop playing games and just not sign the extension. Then you can go wherever you want to go next year. I want Giannis and Dante DiVincenzo back on this team because I still feel a way about Dante not being here for this team.
You're never going to get Dante DiVincenzo back. Never. It's never going to happen.
We'll see about that. They could waive him. You don't know that. Remember, he don't play next year. Like he don't play next year. Remember the ACL.
Yeah, but if you waive him, what benefit will you get? Because you're still going to have to pay him that 1 year. You could waive and stretch him, but he only makes $12 million. I don't know.
I mean, you know how we get down with Knicks Mafia. Like, he could not be on nobody's books for like a year. Well, you could be on Minnesota's books if they waive him, but you know what I mean? Like, he could just be with our doctors, do a little
10
tampering. No matter.
seconds.
Like,
You don't think
he just-
you don't think nobody gonna give Dante $8 million, $6 million a year?
I don't know what the ACL said. I don't know, but will Dante choose that? That's the question, because Dante can go in any way.
You ain't got no choice. If they say, "Yo, we gonna give you $8 million," and nobody else is offering it, you gotta take it. But yo, LB, I appreciate you, man. Thank you for bringing the balance, my brother.
Right.
And I'm glad that you're at least open to the Giannis trade, because some people was like, "Oh no, never."
Yeah, I just wanted to make sense to the roster. It's like, what kind of roster you construction? Because I'm not gutting my. I refuse to become the Miami Heat.
Well, right now your team is gutted. But anyway, that's a whole nother topic. We'll talk later.
All right.
Talk later. Big time.
All right, go on.
Hey, all right. Hey, y'all. The team is definitely. I ain't gonna lie. Your team is gutted, dog. Like, you only got 9 players and $16 million to play with. So you better get, like Figgy said, you better get CJ McCollum for the veteran minimum. You better go get Kevin Love. I don't know. I just threw that name out. I can't even think of nobody else right now who's a free agent. Yeah, man. Let me see. I'm sorry to my super chat people. Dolan needs to go back to building spheres and let Leon do his magic. Sounds like he's happy with the one chip. But Jesse, and this is a real question, Jesse. Are you trying to spend an extra $260 million in your business? Like, you just want to add that on as another tax bill? Do you want to do that? Jesse, keep it real, just so we can have our favorite Knicks back. Are you going to do that? Well, anybody on here, let's say you pay $2,000. No, let's say you pay, what's more realistic? Let's say you pay $15,000 a year in taxes. Are you trying to pay an additional 45 extra thousand on top of that? So why you want this man to pay that money? That's not, listen, one thing about me, I'm never going to tell nobody how to spend their money, man. I'm not going to do it. What happened to spending money on the team? He spent money on worse teams, repeating. No AP. He never. Listen, this is what y'all need to understand. Hold on. Let me come out of here so I can look y'all in the eye. The Knicks never spent. All right, let's do it like this. The amount of tax we paid last year, more than likely, is the highest amount of taxes we've ever paid in our life. And that was like around $60 million. The Knicks, in the history of the Knicks, have never spent $260 million in taxes. It's never happened. So when we talk about back in the day, what Dolan used to do was just sign bad contracts. He learned his lesson. That's why he's a champion now. You can say what you want about Dolan. He's a champion now. And the bottom line is, he is not trying to spend, and it's not even just the money, it's the restrictions that come as well. You start to lose draft picks. There's certain moves you can make. The only way to get out of it would be the dump off of Mikal Bridges or dump off of whoever. The second Apron is purgatory. He knows that. You think Dolan doesn't know about business? He used to be on top of the committee. He used to have a special position for the board of governors. He stepped down because he was beefing with the NBA. He said, I'm not helping y'all no more. Dolan is a businessman, though. He knows what the hell he's talking about. And guess what? He's right. We don't have an example of a second Apron team repeating as champions. The Celtics tried to do it, and they failed They failed miserably, and they started singing songs like no. They started. Remember the songs they were singing? All them sad ass songs. So, yeah, we don't have an example of a successful second apron franchise. It doesn't exist. It is not a recipe to repeat. So I don't blame Dolan for saying, no way, Jose. I'm not going to go into the goddamn second apron for who? Who we got on the team? Do we got Michael Jordan and Larry Bird? And we ain't got no, we got Jalen Brunson. He under contract. We got OG Anunoby. He under contract. We got Mikal Bridges. He's under We got Tal. He's under contract. I'm not doing nothing outside of that range. If I got to make a move, then one of those guys got to go. So some of your favorite Knicks have to go. This is real conversation. So yeah, I'm not going to get mad at Dolan for wanting to spin his bag the way he wants to spin his bag. All right? Because no one in this chat is going to pay more money for any business just because you like it there. We've seen businesses close down because the landlord wanted to raise the rent. It's a great spot. It's a great area. It's a great vibe. But I refuse to pay this amount of money to stay here. Doing it. And that's within your choice. Get my man Trey from Queens in the building. 646-995-8389. What's good, Trey?
Brose, what's the word, man? Shoot.
The boss has spoken.
Yo, look. All right, let's get straight to it. First of all, we got to stop being crybabies. We just delivered. Now they want him to bring back the same team and pay 200 and something, whatever the number is that you said. It's crazy. Mm-hmm. Number one, Mitch. All right, Mitch is going to get his bag. Rightfully so. He got a chip, and he's like, I'm not going to stay with the Knicks. Remember DeAndre Ayton said, yo, these niggas want me to be Clint Capella. Yo, there's a part of him that's like, yo, I don't get to do nothing but defend and rebound. He's like, yo, I got a little bit of game. They won't let me unleash. Mm-hmm. So Mitch won't be here. The bench, like you said, I really want to keep Clausen and Shaman, but if we can't, because if we just can't, then yo, look, everybody, we're a sexy team to play for now. So all the vets and all the anybody that's a free agent that don't cost too much, where you think they would rather play? They sort of waiting. Yeah, and they about to see how we gonna tear these streets up tonight and tomorrow. They're gonna be like, nah, I could play for them. So we might lose a Landry Shamet, but even though he contributed, we can find another one. Yep. Deuce McBride can go. Listen, I love what you did for the team last year, this year, playoffs, but in that finals, you had nothing to offer, bro. Not even defense, which is your strong suit. Like when we put you in that game, like, yo, you can't find nothing. The offense just doesn't run smooth. So I can't use you for a point. I'd rather Clausen because he's not afraid of no moment. I ain't gonna lie, that kid, he's not afraid. And he can get his own shot. We be needing that when JB sit down. So yeah, man. And another thing too, what people gotta understand, Greek Freak is not coming to New York City anymore. That's not gonna happen. Niggas forget that boy is a competitor. Remember, he don't even work out with Braun and people in the offseason because he's like, yo, we at war. I don't want to work out with you. So he got a ring already. He's not going to be like, yeah, I still want to play for the Knicks. He was like, nah, I wanted to help them get to the promised land. They got there without me. Y'all ain't going to talk about me like I'm KD. So he's not coming. Pause. Plus, since we're not going to have the same team, to bring Giannis, we got to gut what 75% of the team that we're going to have. We're only going to have 75% left. So, no, he ain't going to come in and it ain't going to work. Let's just enjoy and tear these damn streets up, you know what I'm saying, and enjoy this chip, man. This shit triggered me because it's like, yo, we just won, and now y'all want the man to spend more money, bring the same team back, ain't guaranteeing us a ring because next year OKC is going to be at full strength. So if we're going to lose some people and it forces us to hit the market and improve, that's why I'm happy. Because for us to bring back the same team and think like that's it, I don't really want to go to battle with Deuce again. I don't. And yo, come on. What time are you hitting these streets, bro? Let's talk about this.
I'm gonna be there at 6:00 by the what was it? The Washington Street. Hold on, I'm gonna tell you exactly what it is. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put it on the screen for everybody because I put it in the community section of the channel.
All right, the reason why I'm asking, bro, because I got like 10 different Knicks fans, and everybody's like, "Nah, you need to go here. You need to go here." So now it's like, I was like, "Nah, I'm gonna ask my dog Karan, where is he? Where are you going?" That's where I need to go. You know what I'm saying? Because
that's where I'm gonna be at. But there could be better spot. I don't know, man. This is the first time we've ever seen this before. You feel me? So I don't know what's gonna be
this. Right. It's not like this the Puerto Rican Day Parade and we know all the spots. It's like, yo, pretty much pick one and enjoy it.
Right. Exactly. Why is this not showing on the screen though? What the hell? I'm trying to show everybody. Hold up. Oh, I'm in the wrong window. My bad. Hold up. So yeah, I'm gonna be on Washington.
Mm-hmm.
And as soon as this thing loads up, man, it's take forever. All right. And Morris.
Somewhere in Washington.
Yeah, Washington and Morris. I'm gonna be by Bowling Green pretty much. Where Bowling Green is, the 4 train. That's the interest I'm going at, because I got some other people that I'm meeting with too. My man from Still Knick fans gonna be over there. Then we got the after party at American Whiskey at 12 o'clock. Yeah, that's by the Garden. That's where we gonna be at.
If I still got some legs, I'll make it there, man. Because I'm gonna enjoy this. As soon as I touch there, I'm getting hit. I already got the gallon. You know what I'm saying? Ready. And I was thinking about going out there at like 3:30, 4 in the morning with the real party animals that's going to be out there.
You could.
I was thinking about
there's people out there, yeah, for sure. You could. Man, but I can't do it, but all the best to you.
Yo, last but not least, what do you think? I heard. What do you think of us snatching up Bobby Portis if Mitch leaves?
But I don't think he's a free agent. That's the only problem.
He's not a free agent?
I don't think so. I'm gonna go check it out. Yeah, I'm doing it right now. I don't think he's gonna be a free agent.
Center for us if he is available. And remember, he's not expensive. He's not expensive.
He's on the contract. He making $14 million, dog. Yeah, that's a dream.
That's too much for us. Well, listen, man.
Hold on. It could happen if you trade two of your starters and you could get him and Giannis together. It could happen if you do that, but I'm not saying you want to do that. I don't know.
No. But remember, Giannis ain't coming in, bro. That's the whole thing. Like once we wanted his appetite to be a New York Knicker, because it's coming too close to him being a beef rider.
So you don't think him going to Boston he'll be a beef rider? Because that's where he's talking about he want to go.
No, because they didn't just win it, and they're facing adversity, and they're not looking as strong as they was, and there's turmoil there. So he's looking like, yo, I could come and fix. He want to come and fix somebody. He don't really want to join a winning squad. He want to have something to fix over there, and Boston would be perfect because he go to the Heat. You just going to play by yourself.
But he could come. But look, he could come fix this back-to-back championship, man. Come through, yo. We want to win another one.
Listen,
man.
bro. I'd welcome him with open arms. And Cat. Damn, I almost called him Cat Williams. I forgot his name already. Cat.
Oh, damn.
Yo,
that's crazy.
Once I hear Giannis could probably come over here. I forgot his last name. But anyway, yo, Cat, love you to death, bro. But in certain games in the playoffs where I needed you to be the 1B to the 1A, Brunson, the second best player on the team, sometimes you have to go for 25, 28. OG kept doing it. One game we needed it. OG wasn't playing. Mikal Bridges had to step up and be number 2. So you played great defense on Wemby and all of that. 2 points. Did he have 2 points in the finals, bro?
Yeah, he had 2 points.
Yo, bro, you had 2, bro. You had 2. If we had OG on one leg, like not at his best, and if we needed some 25s and 28s, we'd have no chip. So Giannis, if you want to be a beef rider and help us get this back-to-back, oh, for sure, the door is open and Karan will roll the carpet out for you. And
That's a fact, man. But I appreciate you, Trey.
Yo, yeah, my fault, bro. I ran it up.
I see you tomorrow as well.
Yeah. If I see you, I'm going to start screaming, Knicks Nation, Trey from Queens. You know the vibes.
All right. I got you,
bro.
Big time.
Yep.
No doubt. It's my man Trey from Queens. Um, man, really quick before I get back to the phone lines. I never read the article. Let me go to the article really quickly because maybe I need to hear somebody else say it. So, why is Dolan so worried about the second apron? The Knicks championship parade hasn't even started. See, that's another thing too. The timing of it. Like the parade we didn't even go down a parade. And already you see that the Knicks are announcing that they will not go into the second April. And I mean, but the draft starts next week. There's a lot of things that's going down. So, it makes sense to me. I'm trying to look for something else. I'm going to put something on the screen for y'all. Because I'm not subscribed to Mitchell Robinson. And there was something that he tweeted that I thought that was also interesting. I got to find that. I will. I'll do it in the background. Because if Mitchell Robinson said this, then that means the discussion was already had. I just can't remember where the hell I saved it at. I'll get it. Anyway, so the championship parade has not even started, but there's already questions over their finances and whether it would break up the roster. Of course, we heard Dolan speak. If I could bring back the whole team, why wouldn't you? But I don't know if we're able to. That's what Dolan had to say. Okay. Now, we know the draft next week will take place next Tuesday. I'm trying to think if I should go live for the draft. We might do a draft party. I'm trying to think if I should just do it for the members. Or I might do it where I do it live, but then I just have the members get on the panel. And that's how I might do it. So if you're a channel member, I'm considering doing a members only panel for the draft, but we'll watch it live with everybody else. So that's going down next Tuesday. So, the Milwaukee Bucks said that they're trying to get rid of Giannis by then. Yeah, they want Giannis gone. Now, listen to this part. It's very important. I'm going to highlight. Including the 24th pick in next week's draft, New York is $13 million below the second apron. So you see how that 16.5 goes down to $13 million with the draft pick? So now that would mean you have $13 million to sign 4 players if you keep that pick. Now, you could trade off of the pick and move backwards. But you could only do it at the night of the draft because the NBA rule states that if you make a trade for the pick beforehand, you can't go 2 consecutive years without having a draft pick. But the loophole is after the pick is selected, you can trade it. So after we draft whoever this 24th pick is, we could ship it to another team and get other picks. All right. Or we could trade the pick now for another first round pick now. So let's say we do 2 second round pick. No, let's say we just trade the 24th pick, move back to 28 and get like a 28th pick and another second round pick. I'm just giving you an example of what we could do. I'm not saying that's what they're going to do. Okay. Now, Alvarado has until Monday to decide on this $4.5 million. I'm telling you right now, Leon Rose already spoke to Jose and said, look, we'll give you a 3-year deal for less, for a little bit less money yearly, but at least you'll get a 3-year deal. It'll help the Knicks save money to be able to squeeze what they could squeeze for this upcoming season. All right. Now, here is the next quagmire that no one's talking about. The entire starting 5, meanwhile, is under contract through 26-27. However, Karl Anthony Towns is extension eligible this summer. And because he has a player's option for next season, which would be the 27-28 season, he can become a free agent next season, Karl Anthony Towns. Big bodega. So what do you think is going to happen with that if we're not trying to spend, the money, as much money on in terms of going to the second apron, but how will this affect extensions? Will Towns sign a team-friendly deal? Here's the next quagmire, and I'm going to look y'all in the eye. Here's why Towns trade to Milwaukee makes sense. Or not to Milwaukee, but for Giannis. Because Towns has the team gains leverage because Towns does not have a long-term deal. So that money can come off the books, thus making it an easy contract to move. See, that's the politics of the game that I'm thinking about when I'm thinking about the Giannis trade. That's the politics of the game that the average fan, y'all not paying attention to. Towns is extension eligible. This is a really good short read, and I think it does a great job of explaining why Dolan doesn't want to go into the second apron, so you can hear it from someone else, not just me. The second apron is a punitive luxury tax threshold restricting how teams add to their rosters in free agency, trades, the draft. In the case for the Knicks, now listen to this. In the case of the Knicks, the team would not be allowed to send cash in the trade, nor use the $6.1 million tax mid-level exception, even though we won't be able to use that because we don't have enough money anyway. Right? We wouldn't be using the entire 6.1. We might could use 4, depending on who it is. Either way, aggregate salaries, that's when you want to trade 2-for-1s. You can no longer do that. Right? So let me give you an example because I think this is a good learning moment. So when we talk about 2-for-1s, we're talking about this. I'm going to go to the Knicks so you can see it visually up close. So once you become a second apron team, and let's say you want to get Giannis, this is just hypothetical, right? Let's say Giannis makes $61 million. And as a first apron team or apron team or a team over the cap, either way, you have to match salary. So you decide, well, I want to trade Towns and Deuce because they'll add up to $61 million for Giannis. As a second apron team, you cannot do that deal. Does that make sense? That's what they mean when they say you can't aggregate, meaning you can't trade 2 guys out for 1 back. That is off the table. All right. So that's part of the restrictions that you can't do. All right. And you also cannot use more than 100% of the traded player exception as well. All right. All that means is that you can't receive an exception for a trade. So like here would be an example. Let me go back. Right. So let's say I trade Jose. This is hypothetical. Jose makes 4.5. We're not trading Jose. Relax. Just an example. I got to say this because people would think, oh, you want to trade Jose. I already know how y'all get down, some of y'all. Anyway, let's say we just want to get rid of this 4.5. So we hit up the Brooklyn Nets. We say, yo, Brooklyn, do you want Jose? He makes 4.5. We'll give you Jose. Give us back a second round pick, a first pick. We just want to get rid of the contract. And now that would create what's called an exception. When you're a second apron team, you don't get no exceptions. That's all that's trying to say. All right. But these are the things that you cannot do as a second apron team. All right. You can't trade his first round pick. Listen to this. A team cannot trade his first round pick for 7 years out if it finishes over the second apron in 2 consecutive seasons. Well, 2 consecutive seasons, which no team has ever done. By the way, no team has ever stayed in the second apron 2 years in a row. For the record, Boston tried it. So Dolan is looking at the examples ahead. And he's like, it didn't work. No team has won the championship after becoming the second apron team. Boston did it, but that was the year after they won the championship. 646-995-8389. Call up if you want to talk. Let's see. Get my man Tugboat back on the line. See where he wants to go. Very interesting.
Yo.
Trae Young, breaking news. Trae Young plans to decline his $48.97 million option and become a free agent.
It's not breaking news, man. Why are we acting like that?
Breaking news.
It's not
Just
fake
saying,
news.
I just got it on my watch.
We've been
Saying
discussing.
so
I'm
much.
trying to figure out what the revelation here. We've been discussing that we're not going over that second apron.
That's
We've
not
been
the
saying that.
sheer. No. I'm talking about Trae Young right now. Trae Young declined his option. That was the
Oh
breaking
yeah, I
news.
seen that. Yeah, I seen that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to him. He's doing what's best for him. He may be going to the Heat for all we know.
So
But
hold on, really quickly. Now, do you see why they did the trade?
what trade?
Washington.
What do you mean?
Why Washington traded for Trae Young?
Elaborate.
They wanted to get rid of McCollum and Kispert's salary, so they absorbed Trae Young's because he'll be a free agent.
Okay.
It's part of the game. So right now, Tugboat, really quick, we could get into it, but Towns is extension eligible, but he can become a free agent next summer.
Right.
That's value in the trade market. But go ahead. Let you speak.
But we knew that though, right?
I don't think people are thinking about it. We're talking about the Greek salad.
Yeah, what's the new information though?
No, Dolan confirmed tonight that we're not going to the second apron. That's the new information. We didn't know that.
We knew that though. We knew that.
We didn't know that. No, we didn't know that.
We was always discussing. We always discussed about how much the taxes are going to be and how likely it is that we're going to go.
No, we know the implications, but we didn't know that we were going to face the implications because a lot of these people love Mitchell Robinson. They love certain guys, so they want them to come back.
Oh man, speaking of Mitch, I wish you had brought that text up because I brought that up yesterday in the chat. As far as
the Twitter post.
Yeah, that's a cryptic message.
You got that?
I don't have it off the top of my head, but I posted it in the chat yesterday. It was on the Facebook, and it's a little cryptic message. It's in Mitch English, and that in between, just his goodbye. He kind of gave like a goodbye message to us, and as far as him wanting to ride in the truck in the parade and be by himself, I think those are all that, and the mental health thing. I think these are all indications of Mitch is gone.
He's out of here. Deuces.
Deuces. And deuces the deuce. Unfortunately.
He said that deuces the deuce.
Deuces the deuce, unfortunately. But I mean, that's the name of the game. I just.
Wait, hold on. Are you talking about the post where he was like, I don't know where to begin on the battles, the sacrifices, the mental breakdowns? You talking about that post?
That was a goodbye post, it seemed like. That was I appreciate y'all as fans. I appreciate this team. I appreciate y'all riding through me. We got this chip. But there was another one that he posted. That's not the one I'm talking about. There was another one that was like, it was like there's open play for this summer.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. I gotta find that because I want to share that on the screen so they can see it. That was crazy.
Yeah, that's the one. I'm like, oh yeah, Mitch, you gone, and more power to him. Get that Laker money. More power to him.
Laker money, Kings money, because the Kings I heard want them bad.
Okay, but we're not getting Giannis. Let's be honest, we're not getting Giannis. Giannis, because he's going to Boston or Miami or that other place. But he ain't coming to New York. It ain't.
Boston is the favorite to win the championship this year over the Knicks right now. So that means you're going to join a team that's better than the Knicks, according to them.
And you think if we get rid of Deuce and Cat for Giannis?
Why not? Cat has a trade-friendly contract. Teams are looking at it like, well, we could come off of that. Easy. It's a very tradable contract.
We getting a Sandro Mabushelli. That's what we're getting. We're going to enhance our bench.
Sandro. He put in work, but he ain't no Mitch though. I'm just letting you know he ain't no Mitch.
He ain't no Mitch, but it's a whole different. He has a whole different style of play than Mitch. He can shoot threes. I mean, I'll never forget what he did to us on the Spurs. Never forget. And he a Seton Hall graduate, New York native, somewhat. He fits the bill.
He'll fight. He's tough. I like him a lot.
But I think those are the type of acquisitions that we're going to receive. I don't think it's going to be the big trade. I mean, because even so, why is Giannis the only option and not the Kawhi Leonard or the
Hell, you traded for Kawhi? I'm good. Hell,
Kawhi had a great season last season.
Yeah, dog. Listen, the only time the trade for Kawhi worked was Toronto. They were the last of the Mohicans to do something decent. I'm good.
But I understand you good, but I'm just saying these are other possibilities that we could have. It's not just, if we're talking the big trade, it isn't just Giannis.
I don't think you can name another big trade that's realistic, like Giannis.
I ain't gonna say Ja Morant. Not gonna happen.
Hell no.
Yeah, not gonna happen. And I don't know who the other guy is.
And that's not as big as Giannis either, though. That wouldn't be as big as Giannis.
It ain't gonna be Jalen Brown. That'd be crazy. Not gonna happen.
Hell no.
Yeah, but nah, Giannis going to
Jalen Brown. Nah.
What makes you feel that we'll get Giannis? Let me ask you that. What? Because you low key sound like a little man fan.
Nah, let me just say this. The only reason I'm keeping it real, I'm the biggest Mitchell Robinson supporter. I was pulling for Mitch to get the bag from the Knicks. That's why I was doing the content I was doing. But now that I see that, oh man, we don't care about bringing Mitch back, I'm like, okay, go get me that man Giannis then. Because that's the only reason why I'm like, I kind of want Mitch back though. I kind of want Mitch back. You know what I mean? So that was my thought. I'm keeping it real. That was my thought process. You know, I was a low-key Mitchette, even though I'm not a Mitchette. Because Mitchettes don't believe Mitch does anything wrong. See, I can't go that far. That's too far.
Nah, I would never say that.
Yeah, that's too far. But
Mitch is gone though.
Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone. Now, who we get? That's what I'm saying. You don't see us just changing the bench up?
Yeah, but that hasn't yielded championship results though. See, so I believe in Leon. I know we did the unthinkable, but you don't have an example of a team that cut back and won championship.
And that's why I'm glad you brought up what Dolan had said, because that was a little scary in that speech where he kind of seemed like, yo, we said it's finals or bust, and it is finals or bust because
exactly.
And I think he understands the parity and how this league works now is very, very difficult to have back-to-backs now. Very difficult.
Very.
So even if we do the Giannis trade, I mean, we've been breaking the mold and we've been making presidents, but does that guarantee us a back-to-back?
If I could move off of Towns and Deuce for Giannis, that means I keep Mikal, same starting lineup, and just put Giannis at the 5. You don't think that would be better than last year's team? You got OG, Giannis, Mikal, Josh Hart, Brunson.
See, that's the conversation piece right there. Is that a better team? That's a conversation.
That's a better team. I'm sorry. Listen, we love Big Bodega Cat, dog. I got to take all my merch down. I'm sorry. At the end of the day, I am trying to repeat, goddammit.
You gonna make Greek salad t-shirts? You gonna make Greek salad?
I'm gonna make Greek salad t-shirts, god. The only reason why I didn't come out with it because we won the championship. So I said,
start selling silverware.
Bro, let me tell you something. Yo, see, this is why I keep saying, like, Cat's contract is valuable, bro. It's a valuable contract. Like, I see it. You know, and he don't got to go to Milwaukee. He could go to a third team.
And that could be also what you're talking about with the Trae Young is why we gave him so much money. Why he's the highest paid Knicks. Is so
I don't know. See, all right, here's a trade that now I'm going to mess your mind up. Watch this.
Okay.
I'm going to mess your mind up. Who says we can't trade Cat to the Lakers? Lakers send out whatever picks they got. We send out whatever picks we got to Milwaukee. And they'll take Deuce and whatever the Lakers have to give up. Who says that can't be the deal?
That can be a deal. That's what I'm saying. The Giannis trade is going to be the biggest trade of the summer. We know that.
I'm just saying, because now the Lakers, but hold on. Here's why the Lakers would love to do it, right? Towns' contract. They could get off of it if it don't work. But if it do work, you got Towns with Luka.
Ooh, sheesh.
I'm just saying. Like, you think it can't be, see, y'all not thinking outside the box. Y'all just thinking in the Knick box. You know, am I just saying you, by the way?
I know what you're saying. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Yeah, we're just isolating on the Knicks and not looking at the full spectrum of the league.
Right. And his
and
contract,
how
that's why
it
I read the
benefits.
article, because I wanted y'all to hear it from somebody else. That, him signing that extension, he can become a free agent in 2027. That contract is attractive.
Yeah. Yeah, and I'm glad you opened it up with the Trae Young conversation, because that's a good analogy for it.
Hello. Yeah, Washington ain't dumb. AD about to be out of there too. Watch.
It is back to the drawing board. Back to regular schedule programming for Washington. Yeah.
I'm just telling you, dog. Yo, it's chestnut checkers, dog. Look, yo, some of these teams, you think they don't know what the hell they doing. They got their own agenda. Telling you, why would we trade Trae Young for all the young boys? We got the young boy. Now, they could sign Trae Young back, but it's going to be a contract or deal that they feel valuable, that he's valued at. It ain't going to be that $48 million that he was supposed to get. Oh, hell no.
Well, real quick before I go, are you watching this Giannis trade and how Milwaukee is sitting back with the Miami deal? You seeing how they building that up?
I'm going to keep it real with you right now, and this is the realest thing ever. If Giannis at the 9th hour says, I'm only going to New York, all that other stuff y'all talk about, all that other stuff you talking about is to the wayside. Well, yeah. I'm telling you.
And
don't be surprised.
That's the only caveat to the Giannis conversation that somebody brought up. I don't remember if it was yesterday or the day before yesterday, and I'll go after that, is we've only heard out the horse's mouth from Giannis, Knicks. Everything else is reported. But right. the only team I've ever heard come out of Giannis' mouth is New York. And so I'll give you that. That's the caveat to that. And what if he says, look, I'll come to New York, but I don't want to play with Cat because I want to have my own legacy as a big man, and I don't want to have another big man there to help me. All right, done deal. Let's go. and I want a real doctor. I don't want this Milwaukee.
So think about Dolan. Now think about Dolan, right, on the way out.
Uh-huh.
So Dolan comes up. Hold on. So Dolan, he spends the same or less, but he comes up even more, goddammit. Come on, man. Yo, y'all not seeing the play, dog. Y'all not seeing the play, man. I'm sorry, they not seeing it.
And I'm gonna go on this. You called out the Mitch. I was there in the Mitch conversation in the low management. You called that from deep. So I'm gonna give you a kudos on that as well, because you called that from deep, and we were all kind of, Mitch is gonna stay and need the loyalty and all that. Nah, that business is sticking.
Dog, when it comes to talking this talk, man, I be hooping. I be hooping.
All right, brother. Hey, man. Have a great time at the parade tomorrow, man. Stay safe and stay hydrated, man. Y'all have a great time. But I'll be there in spirit, 100%. And I might see you on TV.
Never know.
All right, brother.
Big time salute. It's my man Tubbo. Yo, we going deep tonight, man. We going to. I'm just telling you possibilities, man. Just saying, you got it, yo, man. You got to get with it, dog. You got to get with it, or you gonna get left behind. That's just the way it works around here, man. You got to, that man said, "Look, y'all want me to do what? Spend what? Ooh, I got another deep call. Hold up. Hopefully my man Zach is there. Oh my goodness. I can't wait to hear what Zach has to say. Skin deep. Hey, Zach.
Yo, how you doing, Karan?
Oh my goodness, man. Dolan, man. I wasn't going to do a show tonight. I'm going to go to bed early. Get ready. I'm getting ready for the parade. I'll be all right. And then all of a sudden, Dolan, he says, yo, I'm not doing this. What says you, man?
Dolan just ripped the heart out of like 50 to 60% of the Knicks fans out there.
That's a fact.
I mean, he just like no anesthesia, nothing. I'm just gonna rip it out right now.
Right.
So yeah, I mean, Mitch is gone. Obviously, there's really nothing we can. There's no way around it. There's no way to pay him if we're not going to exceed the cap going to the second apron. So I mean, it's a non-starter. There's no reason to discuss it. Now, okay. What types of moves do you do? I know you're now on the Giannis train. Obviously, you've reboarded. Huh? You're back
Yeah,
on the train, which is, basically paying every single starter and then having, a nothing bench, which is what essentially is going to have to happen in order to have that deal go through. So, I mean, you're playing
who's
between
your
two.
bench now, Zach? Who's your bench now?
Well, I mean, that was the thing. We had Mitch coming off the bench. We had, that was who we had coming off the bench. That's why it was so crucial.
We got a rookie that we don't know. That's it.
Yeah, now you're going to have
Jose.
Ariel Huff 40. You're going to have Ariel Huff 40. Like, I mean, even he's a free agent, right? If I remember correctly. He's a restricted free agent. So, I mean, we have bird rights, but it doesn't really help us because he's still restricted to a certain limit.
Mo Diawara?
Yeah, Mo Diawara is a restricted free agent, but I think he has a little bit more wiggle room just based on the 1-year deal. So we have some wiggle room there. But will Jose restructure his deal? That's a good call, right? Can we get him to, will he get it? And honestly, I don't know how valuable he is on the free market. Like, I think he's in a comfortable place. He's at home. He's made his bag. He's going to get endorsements. He's a New York guy.
Yeah, he's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere.
Give it but if you cut it, and you said give us $2 million. Take an $8 million to like something like that. Give us at least $2.5 million per year more. And now we're starting to have a little wiggle room. Dude,
Bingo.
but I love a player. There's a player out there that I think is amazing. The dude only makes like $12 million a year, and if they can somehow pull it off, getting Denny Advia, that's bolstering a bench.
So who you trading to get him? I want to hear this package. Since I'm gutting the team, I want to hear your gutting of the team to get him.
So but he's not making so much money, right? So we can actually what we would do is you can sign Deuce to a new contract.
Deuce is under contract. You can't.
But you can do an extension. But because we're not in the second apron, we can sign him to an extension and utilize that as a sign and trade because we're not in the second apron.
No, but he's under contract for this year though. He's not free. He's here. He has $4 million.
No, but we're gonna trade him because that's $5 million right there. $4 million. That's part of the trade.
So you want to
deal.
use his $4 million in a trade for
the trade for yes. So and there's and we can sign and trade like a Mo Diawara. There's certain things that and Leon Rose and World Wide West, they're geniuses in being able to recoup monies. And remember the $1 deal that they did where they put him $1 over. So they could use
can I
them
just
in
say
trade.
something? If you think that I'm bugging out for the Giannis trade, I'm telling you right now, dog, you're beyond delusional. If you think Portland going to send you, Danny Avdia, if you think they're going to do that, you bugged out.
And we have. I mean, it depends on what they're willing to do. I mean, what are we willing to trade our draft capital as well? I mean, we now have two first round picks. Yeah, they might be willing.
So we
to
can
take.
send that to Giannis too, though, right? Couldn't we send that in a deal to get Giannis?
I just think we deplete our bench. We're going hard.
The package would be Towns
Deuce and
Deuce.
Cat.
That's it.
But that leaves us with no more money.
No, it'll be the same money. It'll be the same money.
Well, no, isn't Giannis
actually,
at 62?
it'll be more,
to
be honest. Because Towns and Giannis makes with about the same. Like Giannis makes a little bit more, like 50, like $1 million more.
$1 million.
Right.
I thought Giannis was. I thought he goes up to like 62 in one of the years.
Let me check it. Because you could be right. Let me pull it up really quickly. Towns is at 57. I think I could have sworn that Giannis is at like 59 or something, but I'm gonna pull it up just so we could be on the same page. So when y'all say depleting the bit, no, he's 58. So Towns is what I said. Towns was what?
Okay, so $1 million. So it's only $1 million.
About $1 million off. So yeah, so add Deuce to the deal. Now I get an additional $3 million.
Okay, so then you have. So you're saying you have an additional. You're saying you have $19 million to sign 5 players, 6 players now, 6 players because we're giving up Deuce.
Bingo. So you're in the same predicament is all I'm saying.
We're in the same predicament.
You're in the same predicament, bench-wise, pretty much. So your bench is already depleted. So you're going to have to do the same creative things you did. That's all.
Yeah,
That's all I'm trying to say.
no, it's going to be an interesting offseason.
Oh my goodness, will it?
I mean, wow. I mean, obviously Mitch is gone. We know, that's gone.
Mitch is gone.
It is
But hold
what
on,
it
Zach,
is.
really
Mitch
quickly. Last thing I want to ask you, really quickly. I love the way you break down basketball, right? How do you feel about Towns to LA? And the
How do I
three-team
feel
deal.
about Towns to LA? And then what?
Towns
and then,
to LA.
Okay.
Then LA sends their picks and assets to Milwaukee. And we send our picks and assets to Milwaukee and Deuce. And then Giannis comes to New York. How do you feel about that?
I don't. And they're only getting Deuce with draft capital?
They're going to get Deuce, draft capital. We'll give them Connect. Whatever young players the Lakers got, we send over there with capital.
It's going to be an interesting one.
Now, look, now Milwaukee gets the financial flexibility with picks to go and build their team how they want from the start. So now maybe I'm not saying they're going to do it, but maybe you convince an Austin Reeves to come through.
That's what I was thinking. I was thinking.
You see what I'm saying? Maybe now you trade for some unwanted player that's young, like a Ja Morant. What if Milwaukee goes, all right, well, now let's get Ja Morant for nothing pretty much because Memphis will give him away.
I mean, if I were Milwaukee, I would ask for Luke Kennard. They need shooting. That's one of the big things.
Oh, yeah, Luke Kennard. There you go. So Luke Kennard, whatever little players the Lakers got, you can send them to Milwaukee. And then we'll send out little players and the pick.
I mean,
it's a win-win.
That's a win. Now that's a win-win. I mean, listen,
It's a win-win because hold on. Zach, another thing too. I'm also operating out of the 9th hour. Giannis says enough is enough. I only want to go to New York. Now that's going to put a lot of pressure on Milwaukee.
Yeah, undoubtedly. I mean, that puts all the pressure on Milwaukee, and now they're going to have to figure out a deal because if it's New York or nothing, then Milwaukee you're going to get a disgruntled player. He's not going to show up. He's not going to play for you either way.
He's
unwilling to make it. He's unwilling. So yeah, it's Giannis becomes the only option now you're at a fail-safe option versus like Giannis is the chip is the piece to win it all. So it's going to be a huge predicament. If they get Giannis, now it becomes a bench issue. If they don't get Giannis, it doesn't. It becomes they have a little bit more money to play with. But they're going to have to give up one of the players of the core if they want Giannis. Unfortunately, that's just the way it works.
And also too, remember Towns' contract is viable because he could be a free agent next summer.
Yeah, and it's a team option.
That's a valuable contract. Yeah. Exactly. That's a viable contract in a trade. Like LA, they would jewel off of it.
It's almost $60 million that you can play with.
Bingo. And then you bring back Austin Reeves, and you got your team.
I mean, I'm not a happy camper about it, but it is a practical way of going about not going into the second apron and still recouping and giving ourselves, two dominant players in the starting rotation. So
thank you.
I'm not opposed to it. Because at this point, without going into the second apron, there's really no other choice but to come off one of the big players.
Right. Well, we'll find out because if Towns signs that extension, then all of that goes away. There's no Giannis trade happening. But if Towns don't sign that extension, boy, it's getting interesting.
What if Towns gives them a break and gives them a $10 million break?
Yeah, no, it's possible. They could go all in. I'm not gonna be mad at it either way. I'm just giving you options.
Yeah, I mean, obviously they keep Towns. It's going to be an interesting offseason. If they get rid of Towns, it's going to be an interesting offseason. Either way, we're in for a hell of a ride.
Thank you, Zach. Big time.
Thank you. Have a good night, OKF Nation.
Great night. Man. I ain't gonna lie, yo. My mind is blown. Because once Dolan put that message out, I feel like something drastic is going to happen. See if Gino's still there.
Telephone number.
Hold on, really quickly. Hold on, let me see these. Did I read this? I don't think I read this. We're going to bring Tony Campbell back from Dallas. Tony Campbell? Is that somebody from back in the day? Tony Campbell. Who's Tony Campbell? Tony Campbell back from Dallas. Oh, yeah, you talking about back in the day. I figured you was talking about back in the day. You messed my head up. I'm like, yo, is he seriously talking about somebody from now? He talking about Tony Campbell from back in the day. Okay. That's a good one. I figured that you had to be talking about the Tony, because I'm like, there's no Tony Campbells today. Anyway, that's interesting. Listen, AP at this rate, dog, I don't know what they're going to do. Let me see. Jesse says, it's not about keeping the team as is. It's about Dolan letting Leon do his thing. It makes me nervous when he pays the Knicks attention. No. All right. So he was asked a question, right? And it was a great question. They were pretty much trying to ask him, like, yo, I mean, you know, are you going to bring everybody back? I mean, this is the question that we've been debating about this. We did a show earlier today. Do we bring them all back? Do we send them all away? And we were torn. A lot of y'all were like, we should come back. A lot of y'all were like, we should, stay the same, right? So he told y'all we are not staying the same. That's what he did. That's what he told y'all. So there's a lot of ramifications for entering the second apron. And the boss was like, I'm not doing it. Let me see who this call is. 646-995-8389. Call up, voice your opinion. Okay, they're not answering.
The person you've dialed.
What's good, Randall?
Hey, what's going on, Karan?
Man, Dolan's got the internet on fire right now.
Yeah, I see.
Yeah. What's your thoughts, man? I mean, the boss said we are not going in the second apron.
I'm going to say this. I don't want to trade none of the starters.
Okay.
Now, the bench is replaceable.
How are you going to replace the bench? Because Mitch is gone. Shamet probably will be gone. I don't know. Shamet could come back. There's a world where Shamet comes back.
Yeah, I mean, there are some players on the bench that's going to be back, but we not going to be able to keep everybody.
No, it's not happening.
The only way I see us keeping Shamet is if we lose Mitch.
We are losing Mitch. He's out of here. Confirmed.
Now, if there was some way we was able to re-sign Mitch, then I don't feel Shaman's going to be back.
It's not going to happen. You only got $16 million to sign 5 players. Mitchell Robinson was probably that or more.
It's only 16 million?
Yeah, that's it.
God damn.
Mm-hmm.
I'm thinking
that's what the boss said.
I'm thinking we had close to like 25 million.
Nah. Got 16 to sign 5 players, my brother.
Oh, man.
So this is why I'm doing the Giannis trade. I don't give a damn. Send me Giannis, because that in my mind is an improvement. If I go to the finals with Giannis, Mikal, OG, Brunson, Hart, that's an improvement to me.
Well, one thing I will say was, if we did was to get Giannis, I mean, our post defense would be better, and the scoring in the post would be better.
Everything would be
the floor now.
Me,
we can't space the floor like we could with Cat. That's the only advantage that Cat has.
10 seconds.
Can I say this though, Randall? Giannis is the hub that we want, because Giannis can bring the ball up from the backcourt. So Giannis will be the point guard. Everybody else will be spaced out around him. So now you can't double Giannis, because he's going to be the one with the ball. And we're going to light you up. Not saying it's going to happen, but
so basically,
this is the deal I want.
Mike Brown would just have to restructure the offense a little bit.
Oh man, are you kidding me? They going, man, shoot, what? You get Giannis, dog? Dude. Everything else you figure out. Best way to repeat to me. I mean, I would love to believe that we stay the same, but we lose Mitchell Robinson, and maybe we'll get some other rookies or some other guy that makes a quarter of what Mitchell Robinson makes, and we'll be better. It's hard for me to feel that way, because that model has not worked to repeat as champions. We've seen the cutting resources, letting players go. Teams lost championships. It looked
like the second Apron was designed to keep teams from repeating.
Yes. It was designed to create parity, so that way, you could spread out the wealth. Yep. And Dolan says, I signed the checks. He didn't directly say that, but are you gonna? All right, so Randall, let's say you pay $15,000 in taxes, right?
Right.
Let's say you like this job. It's a great job. Are you gonna pay an additional $60,000 just to stay there and be with the people, keep it all together? Would you do that?
I don't think so.
Hell no. So why you think this guy's going to say, well, I like all of you guys, so I'm going to keep y'all, and I'm going to pay $260 million plus in tax?
Because in the perfect world, it sounds nice, but we don't live in the perfect world.
Bingo. I rest my case. Thank you, Randall. Big time salute, brother.
Salute, man.
No doubt. That's my man, Randall, man. Hey, I'm telling you. The boss has spoken. What's going on, Andrew?
Brother Karam, what's happening, man? I'm still celebrating. I'm still smiling. I'm ready to get to the next level. I've been listening to the show all week, and I finally wanted to get my piece in, man. And my piece that I wanted to get in was, I've been watching, looking at a lot of the old great teams, and I agree with you on trying to get better. It's definitely imperative that we get better, but it's equally imperative that we have a strong run that we have, and keeping that core together. Giannis, to me, would be nice, but giving up Big Cat, I think what we did this year was special, and I just think we deserve to give him one more shot, man, at the core five that we have. So I just wanted to find out what you think about that, and also, I also was curious about what's going to happen at the parade. And then the third thing that I was thinking about was, are the Knicks going to go to the White House? which is kind of
Yeah,
off topic.
they are.
But,
I don't really care about that because
yeah,
I'm concerned about the basketball side. Whether they go to the White House or not, I don't give a damn. But they did say they were going to go.
that's right. That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So what do you think about Deuce? Is Deuce gonna stay, or you think Deuce is out? Because I already know Mitch is out because Mitch is riding solo in the parade in his truck. So
Bingo.
He gone.
Mitch is out of there, dude. You got $16 million to sign 5 players. So
yeah, okay.
Where's Mitch going? Where do you fit Mitch into that?
He's out.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah,
he's gone. So your theory of running it back with the same starting lineup has found teams losing and not winning the championship. So what I'm trying to suggest is that, well, we got to do better, dog. And if this guy is available, there are ways to get him. You might have to give up one of your favorite starters, not 2, because I gave you a world where it's just 1, and then Deuce more than likely off the bench. Wow. I think that you got to get better to win, but you're getting better, but you're not spending more. I mean, I think that is a beautiful, reality. And but we'll see what they'll do, and we'll see if Cat signs the extension, and if Giannis gets traded somewhere else. We'll see.
And
we'll keep an eye out for that.
If Cat takes a little bit less, then we'll see if he does that. Now, what do you think about us? Are we going to get a big man like Vujacic from the Celtics or somebody in the front court, or do you think we're replacing the back court?
How much you think Vujacic would want to get paid?
I think he might. I don't know. It's like the Patriots when they was winning. I think people will take a little less because we won. I think that a few people will take a little less because they know in New York, you got a better chance of winning, I believe. Next year, I think, they might. I think
Vujacic was making $20 million a year. So you want that brother to go from 20 to 3 million to come be with the Knicks?
No, it's not gonna happen.
Right. So I don't know if there's a great chance. I mean, there's a good chance. Well, not a great chance. I'm gonna say there's a chance that could happen though, right? Mm-hmm. Where nobody wants him, but that's not gonna be a free agent signing that you're gonna do tomorrow. You're gonna have to wait and see what the other offers coming in. Somebody brought up Kristaps Porzingis. That's not happening.
Yeah, I heard that too. I heard that earlier in the show. Yeah, nobody.
Sir.
He's not taking no pay cut like that. No. This is not the Patriots. This is not the Lakers where you got a really, really good shot or any other team. But we are the champions. So like I said, I do think that.
No, we're gonna get players to do that, but I don't think it's the guys you're naming. I think it's gonna be the guys who you're not thinking about.
Okay.
Like for example, like a Jeremy Grant. I'm not sure if he's still under contract, but let's say he is. What if they buy him out? And now he's available. Now you add Jeremy. Like it could be something like that too. Guys get bought out. They're like, all right, I'm a free agent. Where am I gonna go? Oh, I'm gonna go to the Knicks, like Jordan Clarkson did. Perfect example, Jordan Clarkson.
Yes.
Right.
He took the pay and it paid off.
Right. Now it wasn't even a pay cut. He got bought out of his contract, so he already getting paid. So he said, I'm going to sign for the low for somewhere I want to go. And he wanted to come to the Knicks. So, yeah, when they get bought out, they still getting their money. Now they can go get their old bag, but also get a new bag to make sure they get all their money back. So,
yes. That makes plenty of sense. Alvarado, what's Alvarado going to do?
He's on the contract, but he could do the Knicks a favor. No, he has an option, a player option. But what he could do is he could work it out with the Knicks where, we'll bring you back, Jose. We'll give you, 3-year, $10 million. And now that gives us an extra $1 million to work with. He could do that for us. I think that's more than likely going to happen.
Yeah.
Something like that. It may not be that exact deal, but something like that.
Yeah, he was huge. He was huge backing up Brunson, and he created a different energy to the Knicks backcourt, and picked the pace of the game up. And I think that was a it was instrumental in us, when they kept doubling Jalen, bringing the ball up court and bumping them all up and down the court. He kind of took a lot of pressure off of him. So, yeah, so we do need to get better, like you said. I'm just kind of old school, so I just want to see, of course we want to see our same team and running back and all that stuff. But like you said, 8 years in a row, it hasn't worked. So we can't, we can't keep the same squad. So I agree.
When has Leon ever ran it back?
Correct.
Never happened. Okay.
No.
All right, my brother. Big time.
All right, big up. We'll catch up. So enjoy the parade.
Thank you.
They won it on my birthday. God dog it.
Happy birthday. Once
Thank
again,
you. I'm
big
still
time.
celebrating.
That's fire.
All right, family. We'll talk soon.
All right.
All right. Yeah.
Hey, man. Great show tonight. Hopefully y'all understand what I'm trying to say. The boss has spoken. Now, it doesn't mean anyone's getting traded. Let me just say that. I'm not guaranteeing anything, honestly. But the only thing that we know is guaranteed right now, unless Dolan has a change of heart, is that he's not trying to go into the second apron. That has some serious implications, man. Serious implications, because now you're going to be restricted in where you can go. Let me see who this is. Hello, caller. State your name. Where you calling from?
Hey, my name is Johnny from the Bronx, man. Let's go,
Johnny
Knicks.
from the Bronx. Let's go.
Yeah, man. I was, looking at your YouTube or whatever. But my question to you is, what do we do with Kolek? Because I feel like Kolek is will be a strong backup if we can't re-sign or do anything with McBride if we trade him. I feel like Kolek could really be that key player that we need, and he just need more minutes. How you feel about that?
Well, he gonna get time. Well, he's under contract, so he'll be there. He has a guaranteed deal. He's one of the few, the only second round pick to have a guaranteed third year in his contract. So he's gonna be there unless they trade him.
So as a Knicks fan, do you think we should keep him? Because I feel like a couple games that we had him play for us, he did pretty good. So would he be an asset for a trade, or can Mike Brown fit him in that second unit role?
I mean, right now, I think he makes $3 million. Hold on, let me see if I can pull up really quickly what he makes. Because I mean, who are you gonna get for $2.2 million is his salary. So who are you trading him for?
Man, that would be a tough one. That would definitely be a tough one. He definitely I think if we get a big time player or a decent player, he would have to be in a package deal with one of the starters on the team. Yeah, do you think so, or do you think he's kind of undervalued?
Maybe if another team, if Milwaukee says, "Yo, we don't want Deuce, we want Kolek in the Giannis deal," so we'll take Kolek and Towns for Giannis. Then okay, then he's out of here. But Kolek is not going anywhere. Dottie more than likely is not going anywhere. Anybody who makes under $3 million, bro, they're just add-ins on the trade. You're not gonna get nothing back unless a team wants to get off another young player, but then now you're banking on another young player to be that good.
Right.
I don't know. Or draft pick. I mean, maybe draft night, you move off of Kolek because you want to pick, maybe. But I mean, now you're bringing in a rookie. I just don't really see a world where it makes sense to trade Kolek unless he's going to be a part of a big package.
I mean, for me, I just want him to have more playing time because he's pretty good. Really good. I feel like he could definitely run the second unit, and let's say Alvarado don't pick up that player option and decide to walk in free agency.
Nah, that ain't happening. Jose ain't going nowhere. He will be back for sure.
Oh man,
he's the one player I know for sure that's not getting traded.
Colorado, right?
Yeah, because he signs that extension, he has the poison pill, and or if he says, "All right, I'll do a deal with you," you won't be able to trade him for 6 months.
Right.
So he's
And
not
my
going nowhere.
and my last question, Huckapori, if we don't, let's say, since we in the second apron and we let Mitchell go, Huckapori would be a good fit for that second unit.
He got to sign the contract. He got to resign. So do we want to bring him back or do we look for another center?
Ooh.
I don't know.
Are
we going to draft a center? I don't know.
I think I mean that might be the plan to draft a center. We have what the first round pick, right? The 24th pick.
Yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah, we might as well look for a center. I feel like this draft class we stacked, really stacked.
Exactly. So that could be your answers there. I don't know. But all I know is I don't like if you're trying to win a championship relying on rookies. I know Harper did what he did. He's fired, but Harper's the only rookie to do that. Even Con Knipple cracked under pressure.
Oh man, don't hurt me with that one. Con Knipple, man. I felt that he deserved that rookie of the year. Even though Cooper did his thing, but I feel like Con Knipple really was underrated.
Hell no.
I feel like he was underrated.
What Cooper did, bro. I'm sorry, bro. It had to be Cooper. But no, Con Knipple was up there though. I'm not they both my guys. I'm a Duke fan, so
yeah,
I'm rooting for both of them. Either way, as long as they don't play the Knicks. But yeah, as long as they don't. But I'm going with Flatman. But I appreciate you, my brother. Hold on, let me lock in your name. Johnny from the Bronx. I'm gonna lock in your name and number right now. So next time you call, I got you.
I definitely subscribe to the channel, so I'm definitely gonna keep the lookout.
No doubt, man. I appreciate that, man. And yo, listen, I'm here every day. All right, whether there's a game or not. Well, there's no games now, but I'm here every day. There's always something to talk about.
All right, man. Thank you for answering my call, man. Next, let's go, man.
Let's go, 2027 champs.
Of course.
I'm with you, big time. Hey, man. I believe in Leon Rose. Keep it real. I believe in Leon Rose. Did I save the wrong number? I saved the wrong damn number. Hold on. Delete this. And delete that contact. Come here. So yeah, I mean, what are y'all thinking, man? I mean, the boss has spoken. The boss has spoken. What do you guys think about? Did I save the right number? Okay. Yeah, I saved the right number. Okay, cool. But what do you think? The boss has spoken, man. He says he ain't spending the bag. Let's see who's in the building. Oh, I got some supers. My man AP said, I'm in the Liberty mode right now. I got to get in the Liberty mode too, man. Salute to the Lady Liberty. Hard to get excited about next year. At least we got one. Enjoy the White House. They earned it. Hit that likes. Yeah, for sure. Smash that like button for sure. And whether or not they go to the White House, I don't give a damn about none of that, dog. Whatever they want to do with their mind, soul, and body, it has nothing to do with me. As long as they're not harming nobody, they're not doing nothing illegal, immoral. I don't talk about, stuff outside the court or the business of basketball. I don't talk about stuff like that. You feel what I'm saying? If it's not about trades or rumors or scandal, I mean, if there's a scandal or cats is getting suspended or something like that, but if it's none of those things, I'm not here for that. I'm here to talk basketball. All right. I don't know what's going on in my chat window. Man, I can't see. Oh, hold on. Ooh, almost removed. Yeah, I almost removed somebody's mod status on the low. I don't know, y'all. I'm keeping it real. I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, I don't think running it back with the same team is the solution. Like I think you gotta do something drastic, dog. Now, if you come and you sign CJ McCollum, Clint Capella, I'm not even sure if Capella's a free agent, but I'm just throwing names out there. If you could get those guys on minimums, Clint Capella, CJ McCollum, you get another power forward dude on a minimum or a rookie or something like that, you might be all right. But, you know, I know this is the Knicks and, oh, yeah, we're special. You know, everybody thinks they're special. Every team thinks they're special, especially in the offseason. But the reality of the matter is no team who cut repeated. No team who came back the same repeated. It's a catch-22. What are you going to do? The ball is in your court, Leon. Listen, I'm going to see y'all at the parade tomorrow. I won't be doing no lives, but I'm going to put out some content. I got some short videos or whatever I put out. But I do appreciate you guys. And until next... Oh, wait, hold on. Woo. Before I go, wait a minute. We got the doctor. Hold on. I got to talk to the doctor. Oh, damn. What happens to the doctor's call? Hold on. I got to talk to the doctor. We have to talk to the doctor. Hold on. I ain't going nowhere. We not going nowhere. Hold up. What's going on, Doc?
I missed you.
No, I see you. I got you, my brother. What's going on, man? I was about to end the show, but I said I got to talk to the doctor before I go.
Oh, I'm sorry, man. Sorry to keep you. Just I got a thought on that, and remember we talked about this about that Mitch was not going to be coming back.
Yeah.
I don't mind doing that for Giannis and just give out Cat and Deuce. You know, and because that way you're still going to have your starting five. You need to work on that bench. So you're not going to lose that time. So you're going to have the money that Mitch is supposed to have and be able to use the 60 million plus the exception.
Bingo.
Right? So you have that and you get the exception and you can actually do maybe, like I said, CJ McCollum.
No. It's not 16 and the exception. The exception's in the 16 for the record.
Oh, you're right. Okay. Regardless.
Because that 16 is just the second apron threshold.
You're totally right. My apologies. So you have CJ McCollum on that, right?
Mm-hmm.
What if by trading Deuce and Dad, we get back Sims again? Because he's not in a big contract either.
You say get who back?
Sims.
Oh, Jericho Sims. Let me see.
I think it was like a 3 million or something like that.
As long as it doesn't put us over, because as long as we don't bring back more salary, it's a go.
Mm-hmm.
I could do a trade finder. Hold on, let me see if I could do the trade thingy.
Because that will be an answer for a center situation.
I wouldn't be mad at it.
You were mentioning about power forward, how about Precious for the minimum?
Who?
Is it Precious, the two?
Oh, Precious, yeah. You could definitely get Precious for sure.
So you have that is a good backup power forward right there. So you get Sims back. You still have 40, and you get Kolik, and also a question that I have, and I don't remember if this will fit into the $16 million in cap. If we traded the first round pick and we keep the seconds, how many second round exceptions can we get? Just one or more than one? Just like
if we traded our first round pick for a second round pick?
Yeah, trade it for the first round pick on the trade, maybe like with Giannis, for example, right? And then just keep the second round picks. And the second round picks, they had exceptions just like they would the award. It wasn't counted towards the.
The only problem with that is that you got to trade the pick after you draft it. So Milwaukee would have to wait till the draft to make the trade official.
And that's fine. But what I'm saying is we keep only the second round picks, and we still get the exceptions from the second round picks, just like we did with the award last year. The award was an exception.
Yeah.
That way, if you
Yeah.
get one or two, for example, you trade the 31st to OKC for the 37 and the 49, I think, 42nd, I think they have.
Mm-hmm.
You have two players, you can actually utilize those, right?
Yeah.
And then that's your bench.
Just to let you know, you
it's-
could do the trade, by the way, for Sims and Giannis for Deuce and Towns.
There you go.
It works.
And Six is playing great.
Yeah. So now you get a backup center in Sims.
You get Achua and you get CJ McCollum.
Achua, CJ McCollum. Achua could shoot the 3-ball. He's been here before. He knows the
defends.
guys.
He goes in transition. He posted the SpongeBob meme, so that tells you that he wants to come back here.
That's interesting. That's interesting. I'm not mad at it. I'm with it.
In that, you're actually improving your bench because now you have a power forward that actually defends, can attack, has some offense, so you're not going to lose in offense, right?
Mm-hmm.
You can run in the transition, you can defend, rebound, and block. You get a center who can also run the transition, who can also defend. You can rebound in sense, and a cheap contract. You get a backup combo guard with McCollum.
Right.
You can get another center or like that kid De La Rea or another shooting guard or another wing.
Right.
And that's your team.
I'm not mad at it, because it has Giannis in it. So
and you're not
no Giannis is there. Yeah, I'm with it. I'm with anything Giannis, man. Anything Giannis right now, I'm with it. I think he's the upgrade. I think he brings you over the top. That's just how I see it. Okay.
I was up to what Dolan said about not going to the second apron. I thought, we can do that and just show up like with McCollum. Pressures maybe on there, the third round picks, whatever. But no, if we're not going to be able to do that, and that gives us another 2 years, then so be it.
So
I wouldn't mind that going down. I wouldn't mind doing those moves, man. Instead of like getting 40s, you don't need 40s. I know he's a good player, but you can actually get by and improve with Sims and Achua. You have
hold on, why J-Tap talking about call it a night, Doc? What do you think? J-Tap, you can't hang up on the Doc. What's going on, man?
Oh, he's hanging up on me?
Yeah, you can't hang up on the Doc.
Oh, man.
Come on, J-Tap. You got to stop.
It's all right, J-Tap. I'm used to it.
You might be joking.
I know. I'm used to it. Listen, even if we don't get Giannis, the same route works with McCollum and President Chua on the back end. But if you want to improve like top, then Giannis. You know what I mean? But I don't think Mitch is gonna come back.
Oh no, yeah, that's not happening. Yeah. Kiss Miss goodbye, y'all.
You can rest easy.
Yeah. I don't think J-Tap cares about the Giannis or the Mitch. He's just tired because he don't think the Giannis trade is gonna happen. So that's why he's upset. Not upset, but that's why he's like he's over it.
It's too many back and forths with this guy. Not J-Tap. That's another subject. with Giannis, it's too many things. He doesn't say that he wants to come here. How they're going to trade it here? You know what I mean?
Right.
So I hear you. I hear him. But we're just talking about hypotheticals, right?
Yeah, it's all hypothetical. Yeah, because Doc, I'm a very practical guy. No team has cut salary or cut their team, and lost players have won the championship. None of them. So
that's why they made the CBA like that.
Well, that's that guy Silver. But
that's why they did it. That's why they did CBA like that, so there will be parity, right?
Yeah, that's what they want. They want to make it hard for us to come back. And yeah.
But that takes away from the game too. I mean, regardless, but I think we're going to be all right. And I told you the first domino is going to be on the draft night. That is where we're going to know exactly what's going to happen.
Do you see a world where we move back?
Yes.
Oh yeah, you said that already. You said we trade the pick. Yeah, you said that.
Yeah, think about this. We can actually get if let's say who's below us? It's Cleveland, for example, right? We can move to, I don't know, 28, 29, even 30 with a mask. And you get a second round pick too. I don't see him moving up because there'll be more money added. But I could see, for example, going to 28 with the Timberwolves or 26 with the Nuggets.
I think all those teams are going to look to do some moves.
Oh,
yeah, and move off their picks and move up or move back. There's going to be a lot of wacky stuff going on.
It's going to move into the second round because you have exceptions. That's how you actually manipulate the system.
Exactly.
Second round exceptions. So the first round that you have actually a
guaranteed
contract, right? Guaranteed contract. You're going to be stuck with that money, which is the reason why we have that year. He actually grabbed less money to be able to be drafted.
Exactly.
So you're gonna have shenanigans like that. You're gonna have to move up, move down. Like I said, I can see a world where you can actually get a future first and the 2 seconds from the Thunder, for example.
Right.
Or from a Sacramento or something like that.
Right. I got you.
Yeah, that's what I think.
But man, I appreciate you. Thank you for backing me up somewhat, with some alternatives.
It's a hypothetical, right?
Yeah, it don't mean it's going to happen.
Hey, it caught us by surprise saying that so easy, so early. But I guess now we know what's going to happen, and we're going to be looking at the draft and how that is going to dictate what we're going to be doing on July 1st.
Bingo. Bingo. So we'll see, man. But I appreciate you, Doc.
Thank you for keeping the show open.
Oh yeah, all the time.
All right, bro. Have a good night.
All right. Big time salute. Hey man, J-Tap, you gotta stop, dog. Just because you don't want to hear about whatever the Doc got to say. I should call you. I think you just mad because you're not gonna be at the parade. Man, I'm gonna call J-Tap. J-Tap, call up. Call up J-Tap. Cause I can't find your number, man. You got too many damn numbers. I don't know which one is which. I'm definitely calling you though. I ain't gonna lie, man. I wasn't even gonna go live tonight, yo. But I saw the news. I said, "Oh yeah, I gotta go live to talk about this." But I hate to say I told y'all so, but to all the channel members who was on that live, told y'all, yo, they were playing. Yo, I can't find this guy's number. Can't find J-Tap's number, man. What the hell just happened to the phone app? All right, that must be a sign. Yeah, J-Tap, I'll talk to you later, my brother. Well, look, man, I'll be back on Friday for sure. No, I'll probably be back tomorrow because I'll probably go live from the parade. At some points, not the entire parade, but just to see what the vibes is like. But yeah, we'll talk, man. Until next time, as always, let's go, Knicks.